afternoon. How are we doing on this fine day? We ready for some Age of Empires 4? Because that's what I've cracked my head open and spilled my brains onto the surface to try and doodle and oodle through to come up with solutions. I don't know what that intro was. It's very dark. But we have got a 2v2 tournament that has been organized by, I believe it's Team Real, or Real, however it gets pronounced. Yeah, it's Real Team, right, and ODW. So they were running this yesterday. I didn't know about it. We're going to check out one or two of the games from the upper bracket finals, and then we're going to hop into the live lower brackets and then into the grand finals. So this is the tournament that, in terms of like people you guys will know, they've got, who was it? They've got Vortix and Lucifron, and then they've got Ezra and Gully. I'd say those are like your lead players, most likely to top it. And then there's a few less known players from what I was glancing. So it will be cool and refreshing to have some more 2v2 action. We're going to be opening up an Archipelago, which is going to probably make me want to kill my show. Sure. I'm going to regret this, but I will click on the Archipelago game. Also rude. I have to earn the right to call people that. Also, why is this... Where's the chat not showing correctly? Oh, wait one sec. I just remembered. Do I have the appropriate scene set up for this? Maybe? Crap. Alright, what I'll do, honestly, I know how to do this. I can disable you guys seeing the game while I quickly find the correct overlay. Because I think we had one for this. I don't know what's happening in this scene. What? One sec. Get rid of that. Then what we needed to do, I've got an overlay for what we're looking for. Give me a sec, guys. Alright, one sec. Because it's the custom team game overlay, so we need the very specific one, which I think was that one. Oh, sorry, wrong one. We need the score. There we go. And now I need to figure out where I'm going. I can now share the in-game. 1 second. Production on the go. I totally forgot about this. Where do I go with this overlay? First off, it needs to be like near the top. 1 sec. Boop. Oh, we done that, didn't we? I think last time we done this, right? Nailed it. Other. Alright, and also I need to reset score. Alright, I think we're ready to go. Feel you already know the outcome of this matchup? Maybe. I mean, it's pretty obvious who's favored. Alright, so we kick off. Let's get ready to go. Alright, time for the 2v2 tournament. We kick off with game number 1 between Vortix and Lucifron, as well as Ezra and Gully Deckle on Archipelago. I know it's gruesome, but try to stick with me, kids. It could get better. We'll have to find out. It's going to be an interesting experience. I will say that much. It's not really a matchup that I've given much thought to, and also I just realized how cursed Vertical looks like this. What do I do with that? 1 second. Gotta try to fix vertical sources view. Because theirs is ugly right now. I guess what I can do. Like that maybe? New gaming cam. No. Gaming plus cam's pretty bad. Things I didn't think about with our setup. I guess we'll do it like that. So, we're going to leave it on the 2x speed anyway. We've got Chinese, basically, Sushi and Chinese, up against Iabit's HRE. We're going to slow things down a little bit. Sorry, I kind of got stuck in the blender of sorting things. Vortex has gone a high-tempo aggression. Did he do what I think he did? Yeah, he went for advancement wing, which you're usually going to be doing in this matchup on water anyway. And then behind that, Luciferon is going to be, what, more padded? Yeah, a lot more fishing boats coming out from him. 8 compared to just the 3, but great value by Vortex. That dive in also now just forcing Ezra into a standstill. Fully idled up, which now puts all pressure on Gully to do something. That unraveled quickly. Sorry, I was making sure you guys could actually see everything correctly. But that is a scrappy affair. Also, why has the chat window still not shown? There we go. Now it's working. Wait, it should work already. What? There is so much curse today. I don't even know where to begin. That's kind of getting annoying. I think it's maybe working now. We'll see. Yeah, so what's the game plan then? Because I kind of feel like you're behind in a big way already, right? Map control does worry me a lot. Like, China and Sushi are very strong civs, but if we're just being realistic about this, they've been pressed pretty hard on water. The fleet is substantially smaller. Like, it's almost 3x advantage on military for the Spaniards. And, oh no, Ez, not in here with that. Mommy! They've got lollipops. That ain't happening for a second. Love you, mate, but you are caked in chocolate. And he's already started drifting. I like how Mommy waits until I start working to give them all lollies. Yeah, he's a mess eater. But yeah, like, in terms of how you get back into this, I wouldn't mind seeing them just try to thread an archer ship in on the fishing behind. It's really tricky because the way Luciferon has intentionally played his boats tight like this. So it means that all of his reinforcing boats are essentially coming from this location where he's fishing. It's actually very smart. I think if he tried to play it like backside and fish there, then you have a backstab opportunity. This is interesting. I totally forgot about Archipelago spawning like this, actually. Did anyone remember this? Because this is custom map, if I remember correctly. It's a very unique look compared to 1v1s on Archipelago, where if I remember correctly, it spawns you in the corners. Cheeky boy, Luciferon, just trying to use that stealth water. Gully has maintained a new fleet. Ezra is existing? I guess he's existing. I wouldn't say he's existing very much, but technically he is indeed existing. This is a little bit weird at this stage. And also, I need to link. So I think the big problem you kind of have here, and pause that thought, demo is now coming in. Come on, they're so close to dead. Oh, come on. One tap on both of them, but beautifully done. He actually gets it. The problem is the Vortex is pressuring too. Nice detonation. Gets rid of 2 spring ults. Baggles will keep them pressed here. Reinforcements get cut by Luciferon's wave. Man, dude, you can tell these two are brothers. I feel like what I'm watching right here is just Ezra being stuck in irrelevance. This is very... I think this is very reminiscent for a lot of people when they play team games. It's like you just get battered hard and then you can't help and then they just go and team your teammate. And what the average level of players in that situation is you just choose to reboom while your opponent press your ally and then you just keep juggling it back and forth, one of you losing. But I kind of like what we're getting here from Gully and Ezra, where it's like, okay, we're getting pressed pretty hard. If we play it that way, we're just going to lose the game in 10 minutes. What I need is to just get 1 or 2 boats and rock it. Cut his reinforcements, because what's happening right now is they're diving across map for 1 player, leaving the other one unharassed. Vortex, quick to realize that's happening, brings it back around. He is going to be diving towards that backside, fishing, in trouble. Good pull back there by Ez. Who's getting denied? Oops. In response to. I'll give props to Ezra and Gully. They're not really falling too far behind on economy. That is impressive. I feel like they've dodged the bullets relatively well up till now. And it does almost feel like they're trying to find a way to tech. Like, actually, it's Ezra before we had a lot of food. It just might be a miss macro, miss float. Double demo here again. The other interesting thing is north side, like Vortex is playing Ibids, right? So he gets Teak Mask, which will give him more health. You can already see it there. 45 more health is pretty nice here in these trades. It's 2 extra Springwall shots to kill you, which really can easily be the difference maker in these back and forth trades. Ezra getting very aggressive all of a sudden. Double demo, whoops, blocks himself and does then unlock them, but ooh, that was nicely played. Ezra, I don't know if that was pathing or a click intentionally, but he done a lot of damage to double ship there, so kind of made it worth losing the demo to stop any sort of counter press. Vortex got to be careful of overextension. Gets away. We have seen pressure relieved from Gully at least. Yeah, he's done a good job of actually remassing now. 10 Spring was a lot. Yeah, I don't know how he actually so cleanly got up to that type of count. A little bit surprising, actually. I would have thought Lucifer would have been able to keep him a little bit more suppressed. But this is the tricky part, right? Defender's advantage is a curse on land. I think in some ways it's even worse on water. Because when you dive past all these docks, you get backstabbed by demo ships. Remember, guys, on this map, you do spawn with an 8k gold on your island. You're not going to run out of gold to spam demos. It's trees that are going to kill you. And you're already seeing how that's impacting Lucifer. I'm not really thoroughly impressed with his count, considering how good his economy is early on. I feel like he got pressed back decently. Ezra, cheeky boy. Look at this. Was that 5 demos now? 6? He's stacking them up. This is the infamous timing that we've all seen China and Sushi do before. The head cracker, as I like to refer to it. It really is a move that if you catch your opponent off guard, it just wipes the entire fleet because it's very hard to react to it all sufficiently, I'd say. And on OK, you really need to chill out. What the hell are you doing? What? Press up. Demo connects. No, wait, is he just trickling in? Okay, he gets the double at the end, but now the counterattack! Already more value for Vortex. He wipes the entire fleet. Oh my god. That was vicious. For a second there, it looked like Ezra's going to get reasonable value and then they'll be able to retreat, but the panic set in and the flood was real. I was outshining the Sushi at that type of play isn't, I feel like it's something you see regularly. It's an insane advice now across the boys, though. One they can look to press with. And then from here, do you think about a tech up? Probably not. I feel like a lot of the time people just try to play for the win. I think also on this particular map, playing for a tech up is dangerous because the wood's running out. You want to sort out your movement to the next island before you tech, unless you get like a very big lead. So it really comes down to the question, does Vortex feel like he's done enough damage to now get away with his own greed? Spreading out. Hello, Lucifer now with a big pump. Bit of a panic cluster out there. Not great. No, golly. He sent them right into an archer ship. Demo detonation reasonable. Guess what, 2. Lost a lot of demos in the process. But Lucifer's now just building a lead. North side, we already know how that story went. Ezra's beginning to lose the docks. I think this is like the slip point. It looked like they were recovering for a second, but now it's scrambling, right? It's unraveling before their eyes. Vortex is almost ready for attack. It'll take a while to get up. But I don't really feel like he's doing it from a position of weakness, right? Even though he only has 6 Springwall ships, more than enough. Nice dodge there to the side. Them only connects on 1. Wait, why we got transport? Is that meant to be taking the people like... Yeah, he's out of wood. Oh, no, rally points. Guys, I can fight too. You have no arms. Stick a fork in my teeth? I believe Tech Up has been triggered. Vortex now on his way to the 3rd age. We're going to speed this up a little bit when they're not actively fighting. Because to me, this is like looking pretty close to cast. Demo ship can... Ooh! Oh, that's a good hit? Maybe not. He injured, but he only got 2 kills for 3 demos, so mathematically not that insane. And now, Vortex is about to arrive from the north side. And, as we already knew, Ezra is quite weak for this engagement. It feels like Gully is the one who has to carry the front line. We have got the move out now, so he transport ship villagers across. Same cannot be said for Lucifron. Lucifron, who has run out of wood. Okay, he's making his move now. 32 villagers. Bloody hell. Yeah, in one go as well, right? I mean, I guess it alleviates the danger of, like, if your opponent sees you, then they might catch you coming the second time, so do it at once. Bit of a gamble, though. Demo ships won't be able to stop that. It's 6 demos now on the back from Lucifron. I think... Oh, that's a sick read. He was expecting the pullout to the tree line, the islands, at the same time that he was going. So I think he came around here just in case it was a pull to the south side. And now the rotation around the back, he's going to go looking for the fishing. Let's connect to there. Demo's done pretty well by the looks of it, but it's a 2v1. And no wonder, Ezra, he stopped off from Mount the Academy. Ezra is also going to have to go share the same island as his teammate, as the Spaniards have split north and south side. So just more wood to work with. Now the demo. Ooh. Get some damage done. I think that was fishing boats. Yeah, it was definitely fishing boats going down. Oh my god. Wait, he didn't catch a... This is where I need a kill count. I think this is mainly the fishing, right? Because if I'm not mistaken, Gully has... Yeah, that was fishing. He lost his fishing at the demo wave. He's got no fishing left. Meanwhile, Lucifron's got 10 fishing. Vortex with 12 fishing. Ezra with 11 fishing. Wait, no, he found a transport ship. He had to. There's no other way. Like, it's a 30 eco difference, guys. He found a transport. Oh, my bad. We missed that. Sorry, first game of the day. Wait, what? It must have been Southside then when he was ferrying across. That's critical. What a hit. Gully now going for a tech up. I mean, that's the type of move that, like, this was already on shaky ground. That's the type of move that is, like, game ending, right? It's like you're so up against the wall now and you have to climb a mountain to get back in this. Regnit's now coming from Lucifron. Plenty of relics to gather up, by the way. Lucy was lucky on south. So he did find him. Yeah, the timing. Like, I saw him coming around here, but I was like, there's no way he gets the transport ship. Apparently so. I looked away because I assumed it was just going to be fishing boats and go by. Because you need to hit 4 demos onto a transpo to kill it. As you only do 85 damage. So a lofty amount that need to connect. See, 95, rather. Yeah, you do 95, right? So you need... Is that 4? Yeah, still 4, right? Wait. Yeah, my brain. That's 5. That's 400 HP. Yes, you need 5 demos, sorry, to connect on a transport to kill it. 3 not enough? No. Because a demo ship does base damage 95. And these aren't considered massive. They're 400 HP. Demo. Oh! What a hit. Around the back. Heavy damage done, but didn't get the finishing touch. He needs more. Lucifron actually is pretty light on boats here. I thought he'd have the follow-up connector. He's got them pretty low. This is the bigger deal. What? Vortex was 16 Spriggles. Gets hit pretty hard there. So that's only going to be 2 sunk though. And the demos, they go for the fishing! Catches him sleeping! Can't rotate in the south side area afterwards, but it's still a hit to economy to inflate a lead further. Just as Gully was stepping up as well. Now it's going to be returned to south side. 2-on-1. As Ezra's a little bit slow to pull south. Not able to get in range quick enough. And now the counter demos, they're just baiting them out. Taking turns like, oh, north, oh, south. Keeping them running all the time. And wait, we have got demos around the back. Oh. Wow. That's not really... Actually, no, he killed 2 demos. 2 demos and a Spriggle makes it worth it. Still got a bigger wave coming. This is just getting so messy. The problem with this map is having 8k on your starting island is kind of nuts. Like, you have to take a risk ferrying your wood out, sure, but the other crap's just safe at home, you know? I mean, I will give the German boys credit. Like, the army is bigger than I would expect after everything that's happened. The game's definitely not over. The economy is still a grim detail. Oh, no, he's tapped through the gold. That's really good for Ezra and Gully, is that 8k is gone. My concern is going to be the Regnitz detail if we see Lucifron playing for it. I think he just noticed to start producing prelates. He hasn't been doing it so far. Yeah, he's got a monastery down here, so he's going to get a lot of gold from that source. Good resecure in the center. Still, this expansion north as well. 2 relics garrison there for Vortex. No garrison relics over here for Gully and Ezra. They have got a very useful landmark, though. They can see where the economies are. So if you get a little bit of breathe room here, you can just like queue up 1 or 2 knights, garrison them on board, and send them for a merry ride. And wait, is he going for relics? He is, yeah. Oh wait, no, sorry, that's a Cam Lancer. Oh, the body blocks. The body blocks, no. That's going to be Cam Lancer ungarrisoned on the island, where Ezra's got plenty of exposed workers. Goes straight after the Imperial official because it is Shushi. Turns towards the workers' north side. Spiral Ship is going to start attacking him. They're still forcing reactions, and while this is happening, backstab! Archer Ship does what it needs to. Demos now mobilizing south side. We've got a lot stacked up over here for Gully, actually. Maybe a dive in successfully gets a connector. Synced 2. Almost a third. And the good follow-up now. Lucifron, the second wave coming in! He pushed him into it! Has to retreat away, but the demos have already connected with their target. That is Gully's fleet now wiped. It looks like he was trying to go for a Great Wall Gatehouse play. That is now going to be irrelevant. And all they need to now do is survive Gully Deckel's demo ship wave to have control of the South Seas. And villages are going down, guys. We've definitely reached unravel point here. It just feels like Ezra needed to transport more people to the southern island quicker, right? Like, there's just a lot of people constantly stuck here and now pressed. But the Ford Gold is definitely an unfortunate detail in this situation. Then again, like, I'm looking at the spawns. It's actually pretty fair. Everyone got relatively Ford Gold spawns. The person that got the best back gold spawn was probably Gully. And even that's not really a back one. Just got massive feed flow now. Gully doesn't have enough to go for a tech is the problem. South side looks like yellow. Lucifron's going to be rotating around the back, looking for the fishing again. Massive demos retreating too. Backstab is good. And oh, what a hit! Double demo. Gets the wipe. So Lucifron's fleet gets taken down, but the boogeyman of the high seas is still Vortex. By and large, like, this is the boogeyman. He's dismantled Ezra. May I say that? Ezra's apparently still got a lot of military. I just don't see where. He's got 12 Springles. Where are they? Oh my, no, these are his. Oh my God. It's because they're green and green, right? So he's losing his own island because he went to defend Gully. All right, that's pretty toast, right? Like, you have one army, but you'll never be able to reproduce. Your teammate has an economy, but he has no army. And Spirit Way is kind of crazy. I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to go Bao Chuans to recover. But Bao Chuans with no front line at all, very dangerous in a 2v1. Because it's going to feel like a 2v1, right? Like, I mean, Ez has nothing left. Real tournament? This is indeed the real tournament. Games will be kicking off live soon. I thought we'd catch some of the games towards the end of yesterday before it began. And Lancers are raiding in. Nice little move there. Vortex tried for it earlier, had to set up for the main island. And now he is here for his dessert. GG gets called. The Spanish Bros will open up with an Archipelago dub. Eesh. Our map is still purely chaotic. Water everywhere, man. I mean, I'll give it to Ezra and Gully. I think... Were they disadvantaged very early on? Yes. Did they put up a better fight than I probably would have expected out of them, considering the caliber of the two Spaniards on water? Yes. So next up, we got Baltic. They really like water. I guess that's no surprise. Remember correctly, Ezra is quite a big fan of water. And Vortex and Lucifron have never been shy of it. They'll always play into water, right? So let's get this bad boy spun up, and we'll get into game 2. Let me get a point on the board for the boys. All right, weird sight. I haven't seen it in a long time. We're actually into Baltic for game number 2. Vortex on the Tuklak Dynasty, Lucifer on the French. And the double greens is going to be Ezra playing as Lancaster and Gully on the Mongols. So presumably some sort of Dark Age shenanigans coming out from Gully maybe to try and just block the dot plays. I don't know though. Is it feasible on such a big map? With stables, yes. And there you go. He goes straight for it. So we'll just slow this down a little bit because we are getting some aggression quite early on then, I guess. Yeah, this is the way I think you have to play this. On a 1v1 map, you can go Dark Age Spearman and burn the dock, but this map is so big that if you build spears, I don't think you're quick enough before your opponent reacts with things like just less fishing, faster tech, and such. So we'll see if Gully goes pretty ham-fisted in this. We're going to stick on 2x speed for the time being anyway. He is going into his dot play, so only 2 horsemen. I think this is a bait play, guys. I think he's trying to at least get a reaction out of Vortex, which would make sense to go into spears to keep him Dark Age longer. Whereas Lucifron is going to be looking to fast tech here, right? He's already got a lot of fishing out, but you can see 280 food, 240 gold. He's stacking up pretty fast. Did he go... He has not gone Forestry yet. -1 is a big deal, though. Horseman caught Lucifron off guard. In the meantime, now Abbey of Kings is going to be coming in from Ezra. Abbey of Kings not very good on 2v2 and above, I'd say, for Lancaster like this. Because the Lords are way too slow to move across map. And you're going to be against a Night Sieve to make matters worse, right? So it feels like it's going to be very easy for you to get cut. School of Cav is now coming through. Shenanigans from Lucifron. He's just trying to bait the Horsemen in range slightly so you can TC fire them. Not really working, though. How are we doing fishing count-wise? Ezra's only got 2? Oh, dude, they're losing this game on economy big time, guys. Like, this is insane. Look at the numbers. It's a 10 eco lead already for Lucifron Vortex. Now, some of that's due to French. Not much. Nice shivs out. Scares the early Horseman off. Upgrade now coming in for Gully. Looks like it's probably going to be last to tech in this game. Tower of Victory is being produced. Really nice here, actually, because weirdly enough, like the Raider Elephants aren't the worst at trading into even Keshiks while being similarly priced. It's very odd. Not that I'm expecting too many Keshiks currently, because I think Gully's still got some fishing catching up to do. Considering he's on a, what, 5 fishing? 14 fishing over here for Vortex. Good lord. Night production is now going to begin. Lucifron's going to have a field day raiding this. Likely they're both going to be forced into spears just to stay safe, and you see that coming already from Ezra. Gully hasn't resorted to it yet. I guess you could technically use Keshiks to combat Knights. Just got to be careful in positioning, and that is a horrible start. Lucifron isn't reacting to it yet. He must have seen it though, right? There's nothing else. Okay, there you go. That was distracting. He's on water. So he probably didn't see it. I guess that's good news for Ez. The bad news is that a knight is coming around to hit villages. And the boats, in the meantime, have also idled out the Lancaster economy. Yeah, translates to not so great right now. Gully is now getting into the Keshiks. I don't know what Ezra's game strat is here exactly with Lancaster. It's not building Hobbelars. I guess it's just going to focus on the water side. I think what they're trying to do is have like one player focus on land, one player focus on sea, but Lucifron's warped that expectation. He's building Springalds and Knights, and Vortex is also now building Raider Elephants as well as Springal ships, right? So it's forcing this balanced dynamic, and the only thing I'm getting kind of worried about there for Ez and Gully, I guess, is the quality of the individual units to raid. Is that Ezra's units are specifically the worst of the 4 for independent raiding. Lancaster's more about bulking, right? One Knight's going to do a lot of work. One Keshik can do a lot of work. One Raider Elephant can do a lot of work against economy, but one Lord is not. Ooh. Pulls away just in time there. That would have been awkward, Gully losing 1. Almost loses the demo ship. Hold on a sec. Lucifron. He's like, wait, did he not react to me? He didn't react again. Wait, Lucifron? Lucifron? Okay, he... That wasn't even intentional, by the way. That was just the turn of the ship. That was so dangerous. Vortex is now cutting north side. That's just so good on these water maps, man. Lord gets sniped. Scout as well. I mean, they're losing control on land because of that, right? The Knights are now rotating over here. He has got spears in position, but I just feel like if you're drafting multiple water maps, what is the expected outcome? What are you really expecting to happen when you play against the Spanish pros? They're so good at playing in sync, and I think water takes that to the extreme. Because on land, if you're distracted or not paying attention for a few seconds, 2 villages down, then maybe you lose a little bit. But on water, if you're distracted or not paying attention for 4 seconds, you could lose everything. the stakes are so much higher for mistakes on water than they are on land. Land is still painful, but it's like a slow bleed out, right? It's a little cut, a little nick you don't nurse, and you'll die in a few hours. Whereas when you play water, you make a mistake and they get a slash in, it's like a cut to the throat. Nice raid by the Keshiks. Does get the Knight. Can actually shift into the wood line would be a good idea. No? Doesn't care? I think maybe he's distracted on water right now. He's going to switch to gold, so that achieves a similar goal. Lucifer's fleet, man. 7 spawns already. Pushes in towards the fishing. Snipes one out. Villager could get sniped 2 trying to build up. Does pull him away just in time. There was a cycle around there as he's swinging wide. Wasn't able to rotate quick enough, though. And now Demo. Lucifer couldn't believe it. He was like, nah, he's going to react. He actually wasn't. That Demo could have got scarily close before there was going to be a pullback. Now it's going to try poking again. Archer shit does get the initial. Knights. Ooh, okay. So he got, I think, a worker kill, but that's -2 Keshiks. Wolves are now also coming up from Vortex. He's got radio elephants and spears on standby. The economy lead is maintained, and now the push in Demos coming from the east, pushing more way west. Ezra has got an archer ship that he could go and assist with, but he's not another pin. He's got him against the edge. Maximum power. Maximum pain. 3 boats down, almost a 4. And that is an insane up. Yeah, Gully's been erased from the water affair. So all he can do now is raid on land with a mere 3 Keshiks. And now it's a 2v1. They've just done it again. Like, they're so good at doing this. It just feels like, you know, it's inevitable one person's going to slip up against the Spanish bros. And then they'll get that 2v1. Demo follow-up here. Archer ship does well to keep it at bay. Heavy damage on Vortex's remaining fleet, but it's all just about enabling his bro to push in deeper. And even if they push this away now, like, what sort of economy are you really left with is my concern now. Lucifron is getting scarily close to being able to go castle age here. Just really, really good sync up by the Spanish bros. What we've honestly come to expect from them always. Gold being gathered up, so, you know, not really a sign that we're going to see a tech up anytime soon from Ezra, right? Like, he doesn't have the macro for it, he doesn't have the lead. How many boats is Gully? So Gully has 3 fishing boats. He's in an atrocious state right now. He's kind of just non-existent. Lucifron has 8, sure, but the cool thing about playing French, you don't need as many fishing boats because you've got land eco advantage. Like here, we can see he's got 42 villages. We check Gully. Gully's down, actually 41. That's pretty respectful. Ezra's at 39. Has he been... Oh, no, Ezra lost 2. Yeah. But, like, as the game now creeps deeper and deeper, French is just going to build more and more workers on land than any other sim in the game. That's the problem. And then we don't talk about Vortex because he's kind of insane. He's got 14 fishing boats. He's about as cushy as he can get. Speaking of Vortex, it does look like he's going to get a little bit uncomfortable, actually. Tries for the micro split. Really nicely done. And Demo! I mean, it gets a charity case there in the end. Looked like it was going to get nothing. Lucifron is now trying to cut reinforcements. Does have to walk away. Nice micro there. I think Lucifron is just the backbone of what's happening on the sea right now. Vortex has taken a much more greedy approach, whereas Lucifron is the ironclad wall. And it's working really well. House of Learning now coming through from Vortex. Big tech advantage. To be amplified into a potential win here for Spain in game number 2 of this best of 5. Remember, Ezra and Gully, I think if Ezra techs right now, they don't really have any sea control. They'll lose the fishing, right? It's very hard for him to sliver a tech up. Good snipe on the archer ship there. And this has to be a relentless push now, right? The problem is you're about to be pushing into a 2v1. Because Gully's fleet... It's not big. 3 boats in total. Knights with the dive in a little bit ambitious there. Ends up minusing 2. Did he kill some workers for that? No. I don't think he did. I don't think he got a single worker. So expensive loss there for Lucifron. Still holding reserves like he wants to tech, though. I remember Vortex, the cool thing about having him tech up fast that's quite genius here is you get your tech unlocks in just a few seconds. Remember, you pay a bit more, but Tuklak unlock it faster. So they've already got the range and thus the DPS as well as the health. Yeah, Vortex can just bully them. This is a scary thing. Like, if Vortex is allowed to tech up with this Civ, just a little bit of economy, there is no window of counterattack against someone going castle. It's what makes Tuklak very unique compared to other Civs when you play Waterside. We saw some pings. Yeah, Keshik's were trying to raid through. Still enough spears to remain scary here. Keshik's not looking that healthy. Might be able to get a little bit of damage done here. I mean, right now, the Spanish bros are distracted by the fact they're pushing on the seaside. Keshik's only get the one worker before the pull away, though. New Knight spawns. Perfectly timed there in the choke point to drag them back. Garrison is going to come in. And TC Arrowfire will now make sure that the Knight doesn't die for nothing. Yeah, two Keshiks. What? Yeah, he has the foresight. I need to get the kill to make it worth it because I'm going to die anyway. So he takes him with him. Demo's north side. Now to mop him up again. Gully is basically off the border. He has nothing. It's all on Ezra to try and hold. Lucifron's micro here, like the rally point is a bit scrappy. That's because he's running around with villages for so long. I think he knows, though, the moment like this is done, Gully has nothing left. And the moment the Keshik goes down, he calls GG. 2 games, man. These guys are beasts. They're just too good. That's what I'm saying, man. It's like they're very good at finding that 2v1. I think to like outdo them, you have to somehow get ahead of that timing and 2v1 them. But they have such a great read on water. All right, so game number 3, it's going to be 4 lakes. 1 second, if I need to. So I think the lower brackets are starting momentarily, if I'm not mistaken. Next strat's only land? Yeah, like I think, because you like water still, Ezra, right? I think this is not the the duo to have that obsession with, you know? All right, 1 sec. Let me see. All right, I just love how every map features water in some way in this series against 2 of the best water players in the game. And what is... All right. Wait, no. Does it spawn reliably like this now? I'm not sure. I know this was a bug before. I don't know if they kept it as a feature. But we are back with the 2v2 tournament, upper bracket finals here. Vortex and Lucifron on match point. It's going to be Lucifron on the Abbasis in yellow, Vortex in the orange Japanese, and on the other side is going to be Ezra with the Order of the Dragon and Gully Decker with Ottomans. Yeah, though, did you not know about this? This happens like so often. This is default spawn, right? Yeah, it's default 4 lakes. 4 lakes is such like there's so many maps. I still don't know if this is an intentional spawn because like then there's only 3 sacred sites. It can't be, right? Technically, it's balanced, right? Is that you have 1 defensive sacred site and then 1 neutral sacred site. So it's fair. I just don't know if it's intentional. But yeah, this is an interesting one though. Going Ottoman plus Order of the Dragon. Ottomans are in 1v1s actually pretty effective at like blocking Japanese greed plays. I think Ottomans actually should be pretty good here in general. Like the idea of just spamming Sipahi and then burning on the flanks. My only concern, of course, is going to be like Abba's economy is super efficient. And they can just essentially bulk up fishing faster because their docks are cheaper, get their golden age, and then spam spears like there's no tomorrow. So that then brings us to Ezra and what his role in this game is going to be. I'm sorry. I'm going to throw the shade. Best and worst Archer Civ at the same time. You guys feel what I'm talking about? Like, Order of the Dragon, they have these machine gun archers. Which makes them great when nobody's moving. But when people are moving, there's kiting going on. At least that's when these archers can be a little bit flimsy, I feel. And that's my concern, is like, if you're just having to scramble and chase around, burning docks and whatever, it's not really a static fight, but someone has to deal with the spear spam that I'm expecting out of Lucifron. Fishing, looks like they have split different ponds. Oh, no, it's going to be a Dark Age rush. Okay, yeah. Gully's just going full ham-fisted. He went military school and racks? God damn, this man is like full monkey mode King Kong noise screaming right now. It's not a bad idea. I mean, you need to be fast on the burn through, right? With how big the map is. We've seen this is actually a big part of why Mongols is a super effective civ in team games. Is like they can actually Dark Age rush because they have horses. When you have Spearmen, it takes just so long. And Vortic's got eyeballs on it early. What's he going to do? He's going to walk away. Yes, he's not going to try and build up a wall or anything. It would have taken too long with one worker. He's going to add in a fort fishing boat. I imagine he's going to start teching up now. So Golly's going to want to be very fast about this then. Vortex is building a... Oh, you cheeky son of a... He's building a transport. Four Lakes team is so different to Four Lakes one-on-one. And what's up, Selkar? Appreciate the sub, buddy. Thank you very much. This is really smart by Vortex. And I'm wondering if Ezra and Gully remember this about Four Lakes team. Four Lakes team has got an island in the corner. So instead of going home and losing the dock and losing the game, or rather losing the tempo, he just pulls south side, now builds a dock. And you're right on the RNG. If this had been the northern corner, oh my god. Oh, I kind of feel bad for them, actually. That is freaking disastrous. That is so catastrophic. Oh, I feel dirty having witnessed this, man. I feel bad for you guys. Because, like, I mean, it's... We talked about why it should still be a bit of a tricky matchup in terms of, like, dynamics of what you build and what you do. But this strips a lot of the threat. It turns it into a likely kind of 1v2, which is what you need. Because Vortex will be a lot slower then. So you can, like, focus on Lucifron. You just send, you know, Gilded Archers and Sipahi and destroy him. His economy goes down, and then you give it back to Vortex. You just basically get what they've been doing to you this entire series. You get to 2v1 into a 2v1 into a 2v1. Now, Vortex is chilling. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if he's outposting his gold. Okay, he's not. Could he outpost the gold? Not particularly well. He's got Coca coming, though, so that'll get rid of the Spearman. But, like, I wouldn't be surprised if this was, like, a fast tech play from Vortex now that he has safe food. Gully's like, I'm not done. I'm going after him, damn it. See, this is on you, Gully. All right, let's do. You're like, it was luck. I mean, you could have chased him. You just have to bring a villager out. Your docks are really cheap. Transport ships aren't too expensive. It's actually like not that worse of an terrible an idea, right? Could you get the timing before he texts? It might be tricky, but like you're up to 9 spears. Maybe in a world where you're like not getting the military school, then the dock into transpo makes sense. But you just can't predict for that. You can't anticipate your opponent's going to do it and get the right side of the map, you know? And like, it's not one of those things where you hold the resources and if you need it, you commit it. And if you don't, you build a military school. If you don't build a military school right away in the Dark Age, then it just becomes a really silly detail to build it like towards the end, if that makes sense. Because like it skews the idea of a timing attack to block your opponent's fishing. Double dock coming in. Vortex is going to go for the kill. Villager will pull away. But Gully will only have 1 dock on 2 docks. Don't know if you guys do math, but that's not very good math for him. And we have got the military wings units from the Abbasas coming, as well as Shinobi on the way. I think they're just going to pile in on the Ottoman player, actually. So they're just kind of ignoring the Gilded Men-at-Arms. Which, I guess they can address that down the line, right? Because with fishing, you can just go for archery range and build camel archers, which is a great counterplay to Men-at-Arms. We are getting those Gilded Archers we talked about, though. You've got to be thinking at some point, Gully's going to add in a different unit, right? Lucifron. He does go for a cheeky tower. Okay. Nicely played there. He's min-maxing it as well. These Men-at-Arms, they attack so fast. Yeah, I like that he's not messing around this. If 2 Men-at-Arms are here, you're losing workers. So instead, it's going to be a walk away by Ez. South side, Lucifron is pressing the spears away from this, and that's Docs now getting denied. Double Shinobi screwing up the affair for him here. He has got a Skrill ship slowing the way, but at this stage, it feels like Gully's lost this corner pond. And if he doesn't get something elsewhere soon, this game's going to feel pretty over. Great micro by Vortex. Misclick the wrong one. That gets them away one by one. Gets rid of the damage the Spin really have because they've got no health left. Shinobi can clean this up. That's a nice resecure. Vortex, did he lose anyone? No, I think that's 0 worker losses. Sick micro by the Spaniard. I mean, it's one of the most revered qualities. The magical fingers of the Spaniards. Doc, down fire. Wait, no. That was so... you want to hate him sometimes. He's just so good. I don't know if that was... No, that must have been intentional. He walked the transport ship over, and guys, the Springle cooldown is shared on both sides of the boat. So if you bait a shot from the onto the transport ship, it can't then shoot onto the Springle ship, which gave him the DPS advantage, even against healing, to just destroy this boat. That was brilliant. And does get cheeky, the Archer ship. Gonna lose it, but it doesn't matter. It's done what it needs to. Gonna get rid of the Hulk. Get rid of Double Dock. Now you can boom up fishing. Yeah, this game looks really bad. It's all on Ez to keep this push going, and it is looking good. 4 men-at-arms now. Lucifron's having a bit of a hard time. That outpost, it has got extra fire armor. That's damage, really. There's no undermesh. Villagers. Ooh, no, he just needs to get out of there. He knows it runs for his life. The men-at-arms attacks the wrong one, though. The 2 low HP ones get away. The Horseman baits the aggro. Fresh Villagers taking the hits to the face now. A lot of idle time in his base. You need Shinobi here. I think that's what they need now. Is like, if Vortex brings the Shinobi back, you can combat this quite reliably. He's actually got the Camel Archers we talked about coming, though. So that's just as good. Camel Archers are very slow to scale, so he needs to buy time. And these Horsemen are actually... Guys... Ez, please just stop chasing the Horsemen. You're being baited, damn it. Double Cam Archer comes out. This is bad. This is really bad. Maybe they get a Villager kit. Please get a Villager kit. Get anything. Just anything. Just pick something. Just one unit. Just maybe one unit. Anything in this game. You lose the scan. You lose everything. I can't. I can't with these two. They make it look like they're bullying children. Actually, Ezra and Gully are in high school, so technically that's correct. But that was ridiculous. And so expensive. Oh my god. Remember, these men-at-arms, they're double the price of a standard. I mean, they recently got discounted a little bit, right? But they're still a lofty price. Look at that. 220 resources. And now the Cam Archers count with a follow-up wave. I mean, you've got some Gilded Archers here, which is good. But Lucifron's economy is good enough to build Horsemen plus Cam Archers here. Shinobi. Oh no, the workers are all on the wood. So no one garrisons, so he just walked in and blocks all the production. I can honestly say I've not seen that often. Diving a TC and getting out with just free Shinobi. Now he goes north side. Kicking the villagers down. That's 2 dead. No reaction coming in from Ezra. He's on dial-up internet at this point. The archers can't clear it quick enough. That's a bloodbath. Meanwhile, the guy continues. Ezra's distracted by this. In the worst possible way for him, really. The Horsemen, I mean, they're loving it now. They're just baiting the Gilded Men-at-Arms away. This is the type of plays that makes these two uninstall the game and just install Zero Space for next week. Jeez. It's just like, you know when you get those experiences where it's like, yeah, they're kind of on another level of what they're doing here. It really does have that effect. But you just have to always remind yourself, of course they're on that level. Lucifron and Vortex have an insane number of hours of experience, not just in Age of Empires 4, but in RTSs in general. So, you know, it's like, in the chaos of it, over the years, you'll be able to climb up and become a better player. You just have to not let this shake you too hard. Appreciate the goats they are, and then figure out what you can do better next time. Because this is the Vortex Lucifron show, man. Ever since that failed Dark Age rush, I've been struggling to see the upside for Ez and Gully. Maybe this could be the one. Like, they've got a big army here. Theory is good, right? 18 archers, pretty nice. But your opponent's smart samurais, 5 already. I don't know. My worry here is you've got too many archers, not enough spears now. They can deal with Lucifron. They can't really deal with Vortex. Looks like Ezra's trying to get ready for castle. Mount Samurai are going to have a poke around the back. They do find an Imam straight away. Pulls away. Good cut on reinforcements. I like this approach. Going to pull back now, man. This is not cozy, though. Anything but. 7 Sipahi would be nice to chase the Cam Archers, but difficult to get on top of them. It really is just these guys that don't feel that contested. And because Vortex has got fishing behind this, it's just going to be a spamathon of knights. Right? It's not going to stop. Unless you can now try and sneak down and... Oh, wait, that's right. He's just got docks over here. We can't do anything about it. Smiley face. I swear, Four Lakes team game is so much more toxic than Four Lakes 1v1 because you can get these safe docks on the island. And then your opponent can't really do much about it. It's very weird. Ragnet's now coming in. Relics, I believe, are already on the way home for Vortex. I mean, they should be. It's walling out for one now. I think he's got, yeah, second one on the way back here. Gully, what is Gully scaling into? It's, yeah, okay, he's going Sipahi, which is good. Spearmen are going to be needed as well. It's not the worst thing to be bulking. And I think they've done this right. Like, Ezra going castle makes a lot more sense because gilded crossbows, men-at-arms, like, these are very powerful qualities for OTD, and you need to beat castle to have them even be remotely effective enough. It's like, oh my god. What happened? The timing could not have been worse. Ezra caught on the edge of his base. His feudal army gets wiped. His men-at-arms get erased before they get upgraded. Oh, you killed the first 2 imams? Oh, you got rid of his monks. Got it. Now the dive. Yeah, there's no Burgrave, right? So you've got no real front line coming fast. Men-at-arms take a long time to build. Very expensive too. Culture Wing's also now on the way for Lucifron. A lot of stables coming down. So probably just mass lancers. I think they can just flood heavy cab into both of you. Even though you got 21 spears. Like, unless Gully can tech up, the 21 spears aren't that scary. Already at, what, 11 Mount Samurai, 15 Yuumi. Yuumi already being upgraded as well. It just feels painful to see so many relics already being pulled back by Vortex, despite the fact he denied 2 of his. He's still got, what, the 3rd relic coming home now, I believe? Unless he... Oh, no, he got sniped there. I think that's the one you were talking about. But he's still making progress, right? 2nd one's coming in. More monks going to be waddling out. And Ezra doesn't seem to be building monks at all. I can't blame him here. You have 0 map control, so... I was playing this game called Sushi Go, or whatever it is. Yesterday. And you can re-roll the cards. I re-rolled 5 times and I just didn't get any. I got the same thing every time. That's kind of what it would feel like here. Is you just keep rolling prelates, just get sniped every time. It's not a good idea. I hate that game now. Yuumi, just trying to get rid of these spears. Unlock an opening maybe. I mean, they're on the verge of getting together for a push in. But because Ezra and Gully are both in defensive format, it's difficult to dive in. The shivs out moments are pretty good from Ezra. That's scaring these horsemen off. But the Cam Archers on the north side, finding additional worker kills. Mountain Samurai, in the meantime, just staying on the edge of range away from these spears, allowing the Yuumi to snipe them down. Spear count is low, guys. Only 7, and that is a panic retreat. Shows his back to him. Meta could easily be sniped here. Imam is going to be taken out, so no AoE healing. And that's the dive point. Mehmed about to complete, which is likely going to force Vortex to hard commit. There you go. He goes in straight away. There's no spears left. Mounted Samurai now rule the day. And Vet Yuumi are just helping to erase Sipahi even. So bulk of the army already gone. Janissary Wave just got summoned. He used the Vizier point against 20 Yuumi, which is never going to end well. Looks like Ezra has stabilized a little. Oh, wait. Bro, hear him? Yo, we've got Gandalf at the end of 2 towers right now. All right, we've got that battle before Gandalf turned up, and it looks like the Orcs are gonna win. They smash. I mean, men-at-arms are good. They're not that good though. No, so like they basically just got killed 1 by 1 by Vortex, pretty much. We've got a Spearman placement here, but this is not going to stop them. They call GG. It's a 3-0. Spanish bros doing what you'd expect. But it is a double ELM bracket. So Ezra and Gully will get an opportunity to try and get some benches. Is Poppy and Wham in this? No. Not sure if they were invited. I don't know. I don't know if many people were reached out to. I mean, maybe Ez and Gully will know. I mean, I'm still shocked you guys ego child them twice on water maps. Like full water maps. Well, I guess Baltic's not a full water map, but it is. But you guys are now in the lower bracket final, right? Is the lower bracket semi-finals going on? Do you know that right now, guys? Because I was told the game started like 20 minutes ago. The other team didn't bother to show. Okay, see, this is... I feel bad for organizers because this is why like it's just so tedious organizing tournaments. Like I felt my burnout of this at the end of the year. And Vortex talked about it as well. Like we talked and we sorted out. It wasn't on him. It was just the frustration of everything around. It was when Outback Octagon was going on, but people had signed up for KPMM. And like this isn't shade Vortex. Like I said, like there's no hate there. It's just the frustrations of being a TO is like you organize crap and people don't turn up. It just ruins everything. So that's kind of unfortunate. So I feel for the TOs. It sucks. What channel is this on? I believe the official channel is L'Espagnol. So are you guys drafting right now? Let me have a look. Are they using like a draft format? Gallio Ez, do we have an ETA on when the rematch begins? Oh. Starting now, fantastic. Do you guys have a draft? Or is it gonna be, is it just one of those pick draft ones where you like can't repeat pick? Like the last 2v2 tournament. Give me the dates. Oh man, I got such a nice breeze from my aircon. Oh. Because I'm not seeing a draft. What I'll do is I'll reset the score anyway. I believe, is this grand finals going to be a BO7? Let me check the rulebook and whatever. No, BO5. Okay, so we've got a rematch BO5. Interesting they didn't do a BO7 for finals. Considering, why did they not do a BO7 actually? Because you've got BO5 lower bracket, BO5 upper bracket. BO7 grand finals would have made a lot of sense. Very odd. I don't think it would have been too long of a day either. Maximum 12 games. Not too long. But yeah, price pool wise, guys. Price pool just shy of $500 dues. They didn't want to take a long day. I get that, but like, I don't know. I think 12 games max isn't that long of a day. Not for AoE 4 pros. With what most of them are used to. Like, come on, dude. You just had group stages of like EGC where you could have 20 games in a day. Keep an eye out. There we go. All right, we have got the draft. So what I'll do, I'll quickly exit the game for a sec. And then we'll see the draft. Oh, by the way, guys, while we got a second, reminder. Oh, amazing browser here. Exclamation mark, HelloFresh. We're still working with HelloFresh for, I think, like another week or two. Dude, the meals were so good, actually. The Burrito Bowl was goated. I love that in the end. Burrito Bowl, 100% recommend. I think it worked out that we were spending like £1.50 or £2 per person, which is actually a really good deal for like an already prepped meal. But like highly rated what we got. And the cool thing as well is like that was just from the wheat-free menu, so you guys have a lot more options. There's so many bread-based things here that I'm envious of you guys getting to try. But if you want to take advantage of it, there's an offer right now. You'll get 10 free meals on me, as well as if you continue your subscription, getting the Zweiling Dragon Wok, which I think is like $120 wok. If you guys haven't cooked with a wok, by the way, you haven't lived. Woks are transcendence. They're the way you should cook. The cool thing as well is like you can use a wok to cook pretty much anything. And they're very good at like essentially infusing the flavors into the metal because the way it heats up. So 100% recommend getting a wok. If not this one, just get yourself a wok anyway. But be sure to check them out. Big shout out to them for sponsoring us. And thank you for the meals, man. That was a delicious week. The only one that I wasn't crazy about was the risotto, but we knew that was going to be hit or miss. But the other ones, the burrito bowl, the Rogan Josh, all of it. Dude, we had the one with chickpeas, and then that convinced Emma that we should be buying chickpeas in general for meals. It's like, damn right we should. We should make our own hummus and everything else. They ship to Finland? I believe they do. I'm pretty sure they do. You'll have to check if my code works. I know it works in certain places, maybe not in all of them. This one definitely works in America, the UK, I think Sweden. Not sure about Germany. I think France and a few other places. But give it a shot. Click the link and check it out. And obviously you get different meals in your place. I mean, you're in Finland, so you'll probably get like some fermented fish-based thing. All right. And let me know what you order, actually. I'm curious. We've got a Discord channel. I want people to start sharing the meals they got from there. I need to add the other ones that I got, because I think we shared one or two of them. I didn't... I forgot... Yeah, I've got to share the best ones. I got pictures on my phone. So one sec. I'll put the draft up, and I'll quickly upload those. Baltic Archipelago... Why are you doing this to yourself? Oh my god, you guys. It's just like, we just talked about this. Why have you drafted the water maps again? Like, we're in their head, man. We're in their head. They'll be like, no way would they pick the water maps against us again. Why have they picked the water maps? Oh my god. All right, I said I was going to upload the food. One sec, let me find the food. Got too many photos of my kids. Oh, mate, that one looks so good. I want that again. So it's that one. And that one. Oh, so I'm going to upload these to my Discord. And then we're into Civ Picker. So it's pick... Ah, that's interesting. So they pick 3 and then one gets sniped on each side. That's different. I like that. That's pretty cool. Ah, and we have full Civ draft. English, no surprise there. Pretty good for considering the map pool. One sec, let me upload this. I want it in things to share. Oh no, they're closing the door on me again. Ez, leave the door alone, buddy. Okay, sorry guys. Let go, let go, let go. Oh man. So it was Emma's birthday the other day. And I bought her like this delicious looking chocolate fudge brownie cake. I can't eat it. I just feel mocked, man. Like they're just enjoying it. They're like Freya's like, we're gonna go eat some cake. Like she didn't mean to, but she just basically rubbed it in because I can't have it. This is the funnels? Yes, this is the funnels. But here you go. This is the other food I was talking about. That is the Rogan Josh.
I'm not hungry.
Yeah, we know you're not hungry, Freya. She never is. That was tasty. I like that. That's a little bit of yogurt sprinkled in there. So you got like chickpeas, peas. It's actually like, I think that is the tastiest dish involving peas I've ever had. For real. And this one was the chili. So this was like basically like a chili con carne type thing, but used like oregano sausage balls instead. That's tasty. All because of HelloFresh. Delicious. And yes, this is the finals. In fact, let me update the title. Grand Finals! There you go. Is that extravagant enough for you? House of Lancaster coming out. Roos, John. Dude, Roos is just looking so good in general right now. British takes always invalid. How do you work that out? I said we were going to make it to semifinals, and I was right about that. Oh! 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 We'll probably lose to rigged officiating now, but talking about food, I like hate this take. Our food is like not that terrible because we import a lot of dishes, i.e. we have other people's cuisines. Like, if you say our food is terrible, you're basically at this point saying Indian food is terrible. Are you really going to say that? Are you delusional? What's wrong with you? You want the brothers to win because it's Hispanic? Nah, dude. Go against it. Vote for the underdog. Like, I'm not, like, that, you know, like, I'm that type of person that if we'd lost to Norway last night in football, I actually would have been cheering for Norway to win. They're the team that I want to win if we could, to be honest with you. Because they got a lot of heart, and I respect that. The statistical likelihood choice is France. France is, like, the best stacked faction. Like, it's actually weird. I don't think Argentina is like... I think you got Messi. I got it. But like outside that, I don't think Argentina is that strong. You know what I mean? Kane's an a-hole. How's he an a-hole? What are you about? Kane's like probably the most selfless striker I've seen out of the top remaining. You didn't like food because it was not spiced. It just sounds like you haven't gone to the right place. Just go to like a proper Indian cuisine. It's fine. You don't like him. Okay, well, good for you. I mean, I don't know. I do find it like... I get it if you like don't like the person because of like the way they play or something. But I always find it weird when people like talk about the personalities. And it's like... If you've never met the person yourself, it's very hard to have a true opinion of someone. You know what I mean? Like, I've seen lots of people where people are like, oh, this guy's the best in the world. He's so wonderful. And then I've met that person and it's like the polar... I'm not going to say names. It's like the polar opposite. And then vice versa. Like, I know people who get written off as, like, the biggest asshats in the entire world. And they're actually some of the nicest people I've ever met. Maybe some recommendations for restaurants. I'd have to ask some of my friends. Like, because I don't remember where I go for the food. A lot of time it's, like, one of my London friends is, like, guiding. There's, like, this place in, I think it was central London. It's a Pakistani restaurant. I wouldn't be able to tell you the name, but like, I don't know if there's many Pakistani restaurants. It was such good food. Because we were at like an event and we had these fat cat guys who were like, you know, high up chief finance officers and they basically footed the bill. So we got to have the really fancy Pakistani food and it was legit. Like I will say this, I'll be blunt about it. The food looked like crap. It looked bad, but it tasted incredible. Yeah, I was already quite drunk. If I wasn't already drunk, I would have just been like, now go get Mackie D's or something. Because, like, the presentation of food is very important for me. But the taste, like, it looks like crap. It did look like, a lot of the dishes looked terrible. But they tasted phenomenal. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to recall the name. But, like, I mean, you could probably just search top Pakistani restaurants in London and it would come up. Because they were bragging about how it's like the highest rated one or whatever. But like there's a place called, is it Akbar's? If you ever go to Birmingham, I wasn't able to get booked in on time, but this place is a Michelin star restaurant, if I remember correctly. So I'm pretty sure it's Akbar's. Wait, was it Akbar's? Maybe it was Opheen. Could have sworn they said it was Akbar's, but it's not showing Michelin. Or Akhtar, mate. I think it's Akhtar. You can just search Michelin star Indian restaurant in Birmingham, you'll find it. Like, when I worked some esports events up there, all the talent who like a bunch of them went out there one night for food, they swore by it. They said it's like the best Indian they've ever had. For me, the best Indian I've ever had was in... It's actually in Poland. It would have been, not Warsaw. Katowice. Really humble looking abode, but super delicious food. Yeah, Katowice Indian restaurant. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it. I can't remember where I was staying hotel-wise. None of these look correct name-wise. I'm not going to be able to find it. I'll have to think on that one. All right, anyway, game number 1. Looks like we got French Rus up against Iron Ottomans. Let's get ready to roll with that. Dude, it's going to really haunt me that I can't remember what it's called. Do I play Olden Era? Yeah, I play some Olden Era. I haven't really been able to rank up the leaderboards like others because I just don't have the time to sit there for like a 2-hour plus session. So I play just a lot of quick starts against the bots and just optimize my builds. If you ask me to punt a rating that I'd probably hit, depending on the civs, I think I'd say like I could get 21, 2200. Somewhere in there at least. Jim was picked. I mean, you have so many picks. There's not much that wasn't picked, right? I wouldn't read into it too much. Jin kind of decent in teams, honestly. Yeah, they have an interesting role because you can basically play opening. So you can play stables. You open with an Iron Lancer. That baits spears, and then you just spam up the horse archers. And then you rotate. I played all Hong games, most of them. I kind of gave up on the later ones because they were just trash. Hom 3 is goated. I never played Hom 1 and 2, actually. I played a bunch of the Might and Magic RPG games. I played all the Heroes Chronicles games bar, I think, 1. Might and Magic 4 wasn't very good. Might and Magic 5, I think, is overrated. Might and Magic 6. Even played like the small spin-off ones, like the one that you had on DS. I can't remember what it's called. Let's see. Might and Magic DS. Clash of Heroes. Did anyone play the Might and Magic game on PS2, actually? That one was quite fun. It was Warriors of Might and Magic, I think. Wait, no, Warriors. What was it called? It wasn't Warriors. It was the other one. Oh, dude, I can't remember his name. But it was like King's Bounty, which I've also played. Yeah, it was Heroes of Might and Magic, Quest for the Dragonbone Staff. So it was less like Might and Magic and more like King's Bounty, where instead of having a city and just building up over a long period of time, you were basically going around a big map and trying to find the right things that you could beat in order to scale a bigger army type thing. There is Orchestra. Okay. I haven't really done many concerts, to be honest with you. I done like one concert in Saudi Arabia when I was there a few years back. And that was to see Axel, the guy who used to be in Swedish House Mafia. He's pretty good. It's a little bit weird, though, because, like, you're in a country where people aren't allowed to do drugs and aren't allowed to drink. And everyone's having the equivalent of, like, a rave experience. They're like, yeah, everyone's just high on that fruit juice. They probably had something. But yeah, they're not meant to. No, they definitely did. I'm not going to say who, but one of the people was like, do you want something? I was like, no, because I like not going to prison. so like, there was definitely some people there that had something. So I remember, like, I don't know, someone rough was really rough was happening for me there. And I remember I was saying to all the guys, like, I just wish I was, like, just out of it and couldn't focus on all. Like, give me some booze or some drugs or something. I'm not really a drug dealer, but I was like, you know, the whole idea is, like, wish I really wasn't focused on it. And he went, would you like some of those? I was like, no! Once again, I don't want to go to prison! Alright, we're just waiting for the game to start, by the way. They're not in yet. Yeah, it's interesting. I think, if I remember correctly, in Saudi Arabia, it's not... By the letter of the law, you're not allowed to drink there at all. But from what I understand is expats are allowed to drink in their own houses. It's just not written into law, if I remember correctly. But it is... Because, like, you go to a place like... Dubai has it very different. Dubai has, like, licensed bars where you can drink in them and it's fine. Whereas, I think still in Saudi Arabia, it's like you can't drink in public. At all. Dude, my hair's annoying me. I just want it to stay. Alright, so we're just waiting for the boys to begin. Reminder, $500 prize pool. Oh my god, dude, this headset's getting worse. Alright, I think it's better now. By the way, guys, we've got some strategy games coming up. Yo, what's up, Nono? It's been a while, mate. Hope you're doing well. Appreciate this Prime sub. 36 months, what a legend. Hope everything's well, you bud. We got Zero Space coming up like next week, though. I think we're going to smash out some Zero Space, by the way. I think that'll be a lot of fun. And then Dawn of War is in September. I don't think... Is there any strategy games in August? I don't think so, right? I kind of want to smash out some old Nero content. Dude, I need to get a YouTube editor in place. I really do. Because, like, right now for AoE 4, I have so many amazing games that are ready to be uploaded, but, like, we don't have a YouTube editor anymore. And then there's so many things I want to do around, like, Dawn of War, etc. The challenge is finding the time to do it myself is very hard right now. Running the agency and whatnot. It's tricky. Yeah, you got Zero Space coming out. I'm just checking my game schedule to see if there's anything I'm missing. Halo 1's remaster campaign is end of month, isn't it? And then going into August. Oh, Corsair Cove is end of month. That's the pirate city building game that we said looked pretty interesting. We'll have to check that out. As I think they sent me a key. And then, wait, was Onimusha the 1st of August? I thought it was September. Yeah, it is. Oh, sorry, this is a different one. This is Onimusha Dawn of Dreams. I didn't know about that one. Okay. And I've accidentally opened my speedrun clock. Whoops. Yeah, I don't know. Is there anything big coming out in August, guys? Just looking now, I can't see much. There's that Mafia, but I gave up on Mafia several games ago. I don't care. Ooh, Hell Let Loose Vietnam. That could be a vibe. If you guys haven't played Hell Let Loose, you've missed out. Very, very fun game. It's a World War II shooter, but it's very grounded. It's one of those more realistically leaning ones. Well, I say that, but they've done a good job of like keeping it just arcadey enough for it to not be tedious, which I think is important. And there's wait, Metal Gear Solid 4 is getting re-released, or rather the Master Collection version. Ooh. I'm slightly intrigued. MGS4 was actually my first Metal Gear Solid. That was a fun one. And that's the one I forgot. Star Wars Zero Company. We'll definitely have to play that. Have you guys seen Star Wars Zero Company? It looks like a lot of fun. It's a little bit like XCOM in Star Wars. And that's coming out, I think, end of August. Yeah, we've got some cool things coming up. I still need to carve out some time, maybe in the week, to spin up and try Assassin's Creed. As I haven't been able to so far. I was always a Halo guy, and AoE4 was my first RTS, so you missed Halo Wars. Was it any good? I went and played it like a year or two ago. Like, you can just get like a month of Xbox Game Pass and try it. It's not bad. I get the appreciation for it. I think it's a decent RTS. It's a little bit overhyped. It's decent. By console standards, like, it's probably the best one that's ever released on consoles. I say probably because Command & Conquer 1 was on console too. But I do think sometimes, like, if you were talking, like, top 10 greatest RTSs of all time, I do find it a bit weird when it gets slotted in that list. Like, to me, I'm like, you're going to really put that ahead of something like Cossacks? I think what Halo Wars does very well compared to other RTSs that I've loved over the years is it does a better job of story. Like, it's very hard to do a good story in RTSs. Well, you'd think anyway, based on how some are handled. So they've done a good job in that regard. Oh, my throat's dry. Boys. Okay, they're in game finally. That took a while. And you know when you get paranoid, like, did we miss game 1? No, I don't think we did. I think they just took this long to get into game 1. Oh yeah, that's another thing we got. Dude, I'm so gonna become a lost degen in the woods playing that for like 50 plus hours. I hope you guys are here with me for it. Dynasty Warriors. We'll do Dawn of War as well, but Dynasty Warriors is free remaster. Ah, dude, that's my childhood. Gonna have to come up with interesting challenges to make it much, much harder. Did they make the game spectatable? Yeah, Dawn of War 4 will be fun. I don't know if it's gonna have longevity to it, but it'll be fun. Honestly, I think I was in Excessive Profanity's chat earlier, and he was watching. I was saying this. I was like, I actually might main Total War Warhammer 40k. It looks like it might have the scale and replayability to genuinely just compel me, you know? All right. Where is the game? Like, am I blind? Do you like Warhammer? I thought Total War Warhammer 3 was the worst of the three. I think Warhammer 1 and 2 was better. Not bad. Wow. It's not bad now. It was bad on release. I think that the problem with Total War Warhammer 3 is the design of the campaign made it very boring to replay. I didn't like the Chaos Realm system. The way it was implemented just felt very tedious. Fighting a lot of the Chaos factions felt tedious as well. Then you had the optimization, which just felt like it was non-existent. Where is the... Oh, I just realized what I'm doing. I'm on the wrong thing. There we go. Instinct. Immortal Empires? Yeah, Immortal Empires is alright. I think the problem always that is exists with Immortal Empires is it just takes so long to do a turn. So long. Yeah, it's hard to compete with the experience of Dawn with Warhammer Total War 1 and 2. I mean, actually, fun fact for you guys, Total War Warhammer 1 was when my streaming career began. That was the first game that I streamed years and years ago, actually. I think I can still find it in my stats. Let's have a look. Pretty sure it was that, yeah. And Overwatch, I think, was the other one back then. Some competitive Total War games? I'm not that intrigued by its comp scene. I already hop around niche games as it is. I'm more focused on what comes next. Remember the first game you ever played? Might have been Mario Bros, actually. Or Sonic. When did Sega Genesis come out? Alex the Kid, maybe? Alex the Kid is the one my mum always talks about. I legit think it might have been Sonic on the Sega. Sonic 1, Genesis. / Mega Drive. Because we had a Super Nintendo. I was born in 93. So I played Sega Mega Drive, and then I had PlayStation 1 and Nintendo 64, Game Boy as well. 1985 Mario. Yeah, I mean, I played that a little bit later because my cousins had the big, fat, old school Game Boys, you know, the grey ones. And whenever I go around my aunt's, that's the only game they had, so that's what I play. Yeah, there was some really cool games in the Sega Mega Drive days. I feel like from my childhood, like Game Boy done a really good job of having ones I always remember. Things like Shining Force, Pokemon, obviously. There was... What was it called? I forgot the name of it now. Oh, I had like the Crash Bandicoot and the Spyro games on Game Boy as well. We're getting old? Yep. Kids nowadays don't know what they missed out on. Their lives sucked. Ours was good. I look at these two kids here. They don't know what real gaming was. Let's be totally real. These guys don't know what the golden age of RTS is. They missed out on it. The guys on the other side lived through it. Gradius? I've heard of Gradius. Never played it. Never played Star Fox to this day, weirdly enough. Which is odd considering that in Smash Bros, Fox is my favorite character. Alright, 1 sec. We were just talking about living through the golden age of gaming. These two were there with us. They were living the experience, competing the experience. These two, they don't know what a golden age is. Well, as well, because he's playing Ibis. But they weren't alive in those days. But can they come alive here? It's rematch time between the German kids and the Spanish brutes. Vortix and Lucifron. Lucifron, the French in green. Vortix as the teal Rus. On the other side, Ezra will be on his Ibids in red, and Gully rounds us out with Ottomans in yellow. We just cast the upper bracket finals, these two. And it was a bit of a stomp. We come in again, and there is maybe a concern that's going to happen a second time. Because, guys, I saw the map draft. Gully and Ezra, Ego Child. They picked Archipelago and Four Lakes, despite the fact that anything involving water seems to be a big positive towards the Spaniards. But we start off here. It is going to be on, I believe, Lipany, not Dry Arabia, right? Yep, Lipany kicks us off. Lipany is always a very weird one with default map spawns, especially when you get into 2v2s and 3v3s. I find in 2v2s in particular, 3v3s, I think Dry Arabia and Lipany is a bit easier to differentiate. But in 2v2s, it's just a mess. I love how the devs were really eager about making sure that like maps worked for all sizes. But then they just kind of seem more confusing. Didn't we just watch this matchup? We did not. No, we definitely did not. Oh, sorry, you mean the player matchup? Yes, this was upper bracket. Now we're into the grand finals. Because XD, the opponents, Ezra and Gully Deckle, forfeited. So what's the game strat's going to be here? Ezra, Ibids... I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he goes like Dervish Wing, and then Gully plays into Sipahi, and they try to raid. Because I think with the meta Sipahi and the healing, you can combat even French, right? And then what? Ez builds a few spearmen. Anka's on his gold. Maybe goes for attack. He has got good options as well. Backup goal. A little bit far out behind the base. An opening play. It is going to be Dervish. There you go. Logistics wing on the way. Everything else pretty standard. I'm expecting Madrissa from Gully. He's got military school coming in. And School of Cav as well as Golden Gate coming in for Vortex. Did go for double hunt and cabin already. Would he do 2TC? That's an interesting thought. We haven't been seeing too much of it with Golden Gate, but actually, guys, I think we'll get there because the reality of what they've done with the town center cost changes is they buffed Rus more than any other Civ in Age of Empires 4. And I'm not exaggerating there, by the way. Like, it's insane how much you've done for this Civ. Because if you guys remember, when they actually changed town centers to cost 350 stone a long time ago, we were in a Rus 2TC meta off of this build here. Players haven't fully pivoted back to it yet, but the timing's insane because that change of 50 stone the devs added on was delaying the Rus's town center timing by an extra minute, which began to kind of unravel the strat. This Civ is insanely efficient at 2TCing again. It's not a bad spawn for it as well, right? Like, you play out towards the deer, the boar, the berries, and then you could connect it with a tree line here just by walling this. I don't know if it's the craziest idea in the world. Maybe a little bit risky now that the Spearman is being produced, but remember, Gully went for a quite late military school. He didn't rush it. Extra food income for bounty? Oh yeah, you've always got that though. You've always had that, Sonny. Let's see how Vortex wants to start spending those. Got one ticket so far. Second one won't take too long. Remember, you replenish these every 50 seconds? Yeah, 50. They get 5% more. Yeah, but it used to be more broken because remember, back in the days I'm talking about, you could you get gold from shooting deer. That's what made it even more insane. Is like you actually had these super efficient timings around getting the second TC. A little bit of poke coming in here for the spear. Lucifron does get idled out slightly, but he's already got Knight queued up, so nothing too dear. Ezra, what are we doing? It is fast tech, right? He's got 2 on gold still. 9 on food. Okay, no, he's adding in his stables. Does he go full ham fist or just 1, though? Sometimes you just do the 1 Desert Raider so you can counter pressure. And has queued up the first one. Outpost going up suggests we are most definitely looking at a fast castle build for Ez. While Vortex has yet to stake his claim, he's got a Rax coming in, though. Interesting choice to go Rax opener against Ottomans? Right? Yeah, he's going for a full infantry push. I mean, it makes sense you wouldn't want Knights against Desert Raiders, right? I'm glad he's layering it at the same time, because it would have been weird to me to go Spears and then add in Archers 4 or 5 units down the line. As archers is your obvious choice here that scales really well. Double military school coming in from Gully, so he's just going full greed, really. Instead of actively producing, just relying on the gradual scaling of passive production. Nice move out. Lucifron goes to the deer. Oh, he got such a good spawn as well. Look at this. Boar, deer, deer. The boar is a little bit forward spawn, which is annoying. But at least you have it all in the same area. So, like, as you build up defenses here, or if you choose to anchor your army here, your economy, it isn't going to stretch you thin. And we saw similar down here, right? Like, Vortex getting all this near tree line. The berry spawns is kind of nuts back here. Ezra didn't really get much. He got back berries, I guess. And then Gully got 4 deer, super far back deers. I mean, the deers are wallable if they make a move for them. It just takes a very long time to try and do that. Clash coming in. We just see exactly why melee doesn't work very well against this Iber build. Outpost is coming up. Lucifron knows there's pressure mounting. Okay, it's double Desert Raider. So we're getting the classic build for team games, right? In 1v1s, this would be usually kind of a pivot into a potential castle play. Let's say that's on the menu more often than not. In team games, it's a different way. In team games, we often see more of this just bulk, non-stop Desert Raiders, and then eventually go castle, because it's a super effective comp to scale when you get to 20 to 30 of them. It's very reminiscent of the idea of like scaling just knights. And pro scouts, by the way, so Vortex just going to bulk up as well. 0-0? Yes, this is the finals. That was from the upper bracket part. Gully adding in a lot of infantry, by the way. Not a single Sipahi. Which is interesting because Vortex does have archers, right? But you kind of see where he's coming from. He needs an answer to the knights. I think the weird part is maybe would it have been better to just melee mosh pit? Build spears, build, build Sipahi. Because, like, if you think about it, Ezra is providing archers anyway. Not the strongest archers, but when you scale them, it's quite nice. The only 2v2s that can stand up to Canadians is the Spanish pros. I don't know. We had some interesting ones in the last 2v2 tournament, right? I believe it was the Spaniards that won, but or was it the Canadians? One of the two. But there were some interesting outliers there. Like, in particular, I was quite impressed with Baltoon and what he was doing with, I believe it was Kilyadi. Sipahi Spear, pretty hard for French to deal with. Exactly. And it's also just like, for Vortex, it's kind of annoying. Because your archers, they're going to have to work overtime to achieve a lot. Yeah, the weird part to me is like building Desert Raiders and building Spearmen. All you're doing really is making it very easy for Vortex to win with mass archers. But in fairness, we have got a pivot. Ezra's stopped scaling now. He's going for that castle play. It's being mirrored though. Look at Vortex's macro. It's not far off. And remember, he's got pro scouts who have a lot more safe food in his base. Or he has to move out. Problem with that I see here is, of course, if you're both playing to raiding type units, Vortex is going to be hunkered down in a safe area with spears defending against dives. Ezra is likely to be out on berries, where horse archers can just melt you. Knights camping behind the bases right now. Abbey of Trinity on the way. And looks like the timing is definitely going to be in favor of Vortex. Yeah, it's going to be Desert Raider Wing coming in. 1 minute 40 out. So Ezra just opts to go for the full Desert Raider comp. Horse Archers is interesting at Desert Raiders because you do get impacted by the debuff, but at the same time, you're shooting range shots into a zero-ranged armor unit. So it's not the worst trade in the world. You have to be very careful, though, because DRs do have a phenomenal attack speed by default. B and Anno together? B and Anno had some nice strategies. I think that they really... they tended to kind of peak in the early game strat, and if it didn't work, I think it started to unravel later. Some I've noticed with, like, the Spanish bros, they typically, every single map, they just have a combo that they like to do in previous tournaments, and they didn't deviate from that, let's say, like, ever. Knights now just trying to keep Ezra and Gully from diving, right? Vortex shifted the entire arm. Okay. This is interesting now. He's pivoted all of his army away from his base, but then he can follow up horse archers to rotate into red space. All the while driving attention here, where yellow is now out of position. Archer numbers do look decent for yellow at least. Knights clashing up against the spears. Attack speed is going to get activated. Now the Raiders do come back into the affair. Knights look to chase them away. And now they get the opening onto the archers. Gully is going to lose the bulk of his range. Yeah, no running away from that. Great sync up there. A little bit scrappy at first, but Vortex and Lucifron, you just can see the way they're waiting for it. They just need 1 second of an opening to jump. This Gully in a very precarious situation now. Mass Spearman. Not bad. I'd say Horse Archers deal a lot better with that nowadays than they used to, though. Speaking of those Horse Archers, they are marching for. Ezra got his freebie Desert Raiders out. He's at least holding them at home, so he'll be ready to defend. Be careful with these cams here, though. Knights are looking for an opening. A little bit of a poke. Can't hang around, though. I think Gully just has to keep spamming spears, right? Because Lucifron keeps bulking Knights, if he doesn't keep bulking spears, he's going to get dove. Kind of holds you hostage a bit. Well, lol. Dervish is going to have to dine and duck. Vortex to get in position to block. He has got the Warrior Monk coming upfield to steal. Okay. And very tanky unit, very fast unit. Hard to kill. Desert Raider's going to try for it, but the spears are close by. Now the Knights with the commitment. The spears were split. Nice engage there by Lucifron, realizing that Gully was out of formation. And the cover fire is successful. They're able to walk the relic home. This is Saving Private Ryan in inanimate object form. Good lord. I guess Saving Private Ryan could have been an inanimate object if he died. Yeah, now Horse Archers just begin the kite. This is where spears just feel kind of depressing, as Horse Archers are a lot better at trickle trading now than they used to be because their attack speed got amplified. They lost base damage, but they got increased attack speed, so you can kind of start step micro more rapidly with them now. Knights are looking to cut reinforcements. Looks like Gully got baited a bit far forward here. Yeah, he's diving into Horse Archer mass, which is dangerous. Knights are going to try to cut down the Desert Raiders. A bad fight for Lucifron in theory, but in actuality, the numbers favored him. Retreat's going to make it a little bit more ugly as he loses an extra Knight. The range mass starting to kind of feel in favor of Vortex here. 17 Horse Archers deep. The Spearman count is shrinking. Gully still just looks stuck. At least taking out a few Horse Archers, but the trades, you can see by the yellow body count, it's not great. Knights are just cycling around the side looking for targets. Desert Raider snipes, decent. Forces the idle time on Ezra's economy, and that means Ezra's not here. So Gully is once again just being forced to hemorrhage units. A few spears come through, love that micro. Means Vortex will just stand still and sweep through what remains. All of a sudden, only 10 spearmen in the field for Gully, and the Knights are in his base! Lucifron with the second wave, he finds the squishy center. And he squeezes. Spears will scare him out, but that's just the beginning, right? Like, you've got exposed economy here. Your army split wide. You need to get everyone home because you can see what Lucifron is doing. He is darting towards that base. Relic game for Vortex. That's 3 already banked. Make it 4. Bloody hell. What? By comparison, Ezra has 1 relic so far in this game. This is rough. And love that as well. Vortex loses a few Horse Archers, but he snipes the Dervishes. Just wants to make sure there's no more relics. And sees an opportunity here. That's enough damage to insta-kill. Oh, and the melee chase away. I mean, it's not bad, right? It loses some DPS from Vortex, but these numbers are bad, guys. Knights are still diving north side. There's no assistance coming. And it looks like Ezra has lost the defensive fight. It's just so cheap and efficient to scale mass Horse Archers. A Relic Wallow is... It's attached to the relic. So if the wall is successful, then it'll be on cooldown. Horse Archers. Now just coming in for the real reward. Villages. Vortex is actually floating quite a lot of food here. Yeah, maybe just increase the production. I don't think you tech yet. It's just so many Horse Archers already. That's the thing. The numbers are deceptive. They look comparative, but the cost of this? I mean, Lucifron and Vortex are miles ahead. Nice clash as well. Just keeps brute forcing the Desert Raiders back. I just feel so bad for Gully. Like, this is the problem with team games sometimes. If it's a cavalry strat and you're the infantry guy, you just feel so lame. You just can't do anything. Vortex now slinging resources. Lucifron about to tech. 26 soon-to-be vetted knights. And even the potential for Royal Bloodlines just behind that. Does not bode well for the German kids. And no, this is the final. So we had the upper bracket final before. The lower bracket finalists forfeited. Thanks, guys. And thus we are straight to the finals. Ezra's just... God, they're both struggling. I mean, 40 economy, actually. I didn't realize the true extent of it until I looked up there. And now the push to the corner, which is basically where Ezra's whole economy is. Sneaks the woodworkers away, but now the dive comes in. Desert Raiders can't hang around. If it was knights only, they shred. But you just see how good horse archers are now. Triple Sacred Site locked in. Vortex must be at 5 relics. Maybe not, needs to get some more home. The DR army's gone. Mehmed is now coming for Gully. But this was a 2v1, and now it's going to be another 2v1. Like, this is pretty much textbook so far. It's the way that they were beating Ezra and Gully every single game last time. It's happening again. Gully's just going for one last hurrah, but they call it GG. Game 1 goes to Vortex and Lucifron. Yeesh. Oh, wait, I just realized. Is the chat window still not showing? Oh, no, showing in game. Why is it not showing here? There you go. Refresh cache. It should work now. Yeah, I don't know why it was being weird today. All right, then. Let's see where the boys are going to take us for G2. Because they've got 2 water maps. I don't know if they go for the water maps, though. I mean, they're going to have to now, right? They chose it. They believed it was the way to go. I was a bit skeptical about it, personally. Let me check draft. And see what civs they've picked. Which should help indicate where we're going. Because they can do either... Let me put the music on as well. They can do Baltic, Dry Arabia, Four Lakes, or Archipelago. Okay, so it looks like Gully and Ezra are going to have China Tuklak. Vortex and Lucifron are going to have HRE English. I think that's Baltic. That sounds like a Baltic draft to me. Could be Four Lakes, right? Actually, it could even be Archipelago. I don't know if you'd want to use the Tuklak on Archipelago versus Baltic, though. Baltic sounds a lot better for that pick. And the snipes will order the dragon and Shushi. Actually, no, that is water, I think. That's water. That has to be Archipelago. Let's find out. Alright, they're getting in lobby now. Lucy and Vortex on the same team feels unfair. Yeah. I think like you get a lot of contenders if team play was the focus in AoE4. It's just not. So you just kind of have this inherent force of nature. I mean, the way that they play has always enabled them in these formats, I find. Because they're rapid iterators. They'll play like a 10-minute game and then say, we've learned something from this, go next. They don't really spend the time slogging it out like other players might have. Red Bull won the big guys? Red Bull doesn't need to do it, though. Red Bull already has it locked in 1v1 format. Someone else should do it. The problem you ultimately have with team games, there's just not enough money. Guys, there's already not enough money in AoE4's esports for really anyone other than like 4 people maybe to 5 off of it. So when you start talking team environments, that splits the money further. It gets weird. Yeah, so it is Archipelago. Is Tuglak that good on Archipelago? I feel like we don't see much of that. We need way more money, right? That'd be great if we just have way more players. Do I have a day job? Well, I run my own agency now, which we started a few months back. So really I'm kind of a self-starter type person. But focus is getting that off the ground this year and then investing a lot more time into esports presenting and hosting again. I kind of burnt myself out spending a lot of time organizing tournaments and trying to lift AoE4 up to my own financial negative. So yeah, we're refocusing our attention on things that can help put food on the table for the fam. That's nice as well. I get to help out a lot of creators I believe in, find deals to help them be content creators full time. And then, you know, still do content creation myself, but not like all in commit on it. Because we were burning a lot of hours to not really make enough to pay our bills. So it's nice to kind of like, you know, just step back a bit and reassess where the content creation journey will go. Not feel like you're forcing it, if that makes sense. ASMR casting coming? Nah. I think one thing I said is that it would be nice to actually have a day where we maybe cast like Deadlock or some other game. Like Deadlock pub games. Like Deadlock pubs Tuesday or something. Check out Dawn of War when it comes out. Maybe have a Ganders in and see how good Zero Space is. I think Zero Space is interesting, but like, of what I've played of it, I don't know if it has enough divergence in things you can do, strategies, units, etc., to hold firm. But I hope I'm wrong. I'd love to be wrong on that. Oh, I guess we can do predictions, actually. Bye. Hey, thank you, Nasir. Appreciate you, bud. AV4 is not enough for providing for a kid? No, it's not. I mean, there's a few people, like if you're Bestial or Marine Lord, I don't know about them, maybe. You know, Louis, one or two other creators. It can work. For a lot of people, it can. Like, for other people to get to the point where it'd be able to pay their bills and keep them going, I think you'd have to, you'd have to commit many, many years now to grow to that point, or there'd need to be a huge resurgence of new players into AoE4. Wrong scene. All right, let me flip these boys around, mark the score up. Oh man, call it Deja Vu. A rematch on Archipelago between the Spanish bros and the German kids. Is it time for the children to enter the classroom and learn once again? Or has the Padawan become the master? As we've got Ezra and Gully Deckle in the red and power pink as Tuklak and China. Meanwhile, on the other side, it's going to be Vortex in the teal as the English and Lucifron in the yellow as the HRE, as all things should be. Map is Archipelago, probably one of the, if not the best option for water play in team environments. You have these really cool small islands, and I think the distance between each base is reasonable to the point that you can outplay and have a little bit of breathing room, but not too much breathing room. So let's see how this one's going to play out. Last time we watched this matchup, it was, I think, HRE and Iobids for the Spaniards, and it was double China for the kids. Didn't end well, but they did hang in there quite a while. It's crazy as well, because actually looking at the map draft, these guys in the reddish colors, they picked this map. They picked two water maps. It's kind of wild. Yeah, even after losing in the upper bracket already to these guys, they just came back and said, no, we know what we've done wrong. We know what we need to do right. We're going to go again. Greenlord probably made decent money from AoE4. Of course, he wins the majority of the tournaments, and also he plays for Gentlemates. And I have to imagine that like the deal that he has from Gentlemates is a very comfortable one. I don't know the exact number, but based on like team deals and shenanigans and how big Gentlemates is, I imagine it's a Kushki salary. Okay, so Ezra goes for fishing backside. Interesting. Yeah, I guess it kind of makes sense because I was wondering about this. Like, what is Tuklak's strength on a pure water map? You know, when you talk about land maps, it's very, or rather hybrid maps, it's very obvious, you know? You get all this fish, you put it into Raider Elephants. Raider Elephants are very tanky and quite effective. But on a pure water map, it's quite different. So I think this really shows in the defensive dock placement. Also, it ended up being pretty nice there because you can see he ended up clubbing a deer right next to the dock. So doesn't walk the worker back, leaves him here for additional docks down the line, but is getting food in the meantime at an inflated rate. Whereas everyone else in this game went for kind of 4 docks. Ezra, you know, he chose, I'd say, to go for back one as there was room here. And Gully's looked a little bit more blocked. Like, you get 1 dock in here, but you can't double dock easily. His gold spawn is really good, though. Yeah, I think one of the interesting things, actually, is this rematch in Archipelago. The gold spawns are better. Obviously, the tree line's a bit more exposed. I'd say overall, like, compared to the previous matchup, like, the last time these two sides met on this map, the spawns were very balanced. This time, I think, is less so. Having double 4 tree line like this is pretty cursed. It's very, very easy towards, like, the, 12, 15-minute mark to get exposed here. 4 gold, yes, it can be a bad thing. But I think, like, early on, it's very difficult to make that a bad thing. Because you're so far inland anyway, and it's right next to your dock. So very hard for your opponent to dive here. On coming in, Abbey of Kings. Nice placement as well. You always want to place it on the forward side so your units can come here and heal in this area. And there's going to be Tower of Victory as well as Imperial Academy. So basically every single landmark you would expect to see out of every SIP. Wow. Gelmates just won the Call of Duty Worlds. Yeah, they won it in France as well, right? Was the Worlds in France? Is that the most recent event? I think so. They just had one in France, didn't they? That was quite poetic, actually. And they had, like, Gataga, and I forget the other guy's name. They brought it on stage. The 2 OGs. It is crazy when you get that. Like, it's so weird when you have these games hosted in these locations. In standard, like, situations, like, you know, standard sports, rather, or in esports. It's always awkward when someone hosts and then flops out early. You're like, guys, come on. My PC setup is amazing. Thank you. I prize myself on it. I mean, could be a bit cleaner probably. But yeah, we got a beastly setup. When did this tournament start? I think it started like a week or 2 ago. It's been playing out on the weekends. It's a very chill start to the game, to be expected. Like, you know, now that we're in feudal, aggression can begin. And I love what I'm seeing out of Vortex. There's already going to be a transport ship play to Ooga Booga with the king. He's waiting for him to come out now, and then we'll stick the scout and the king across on the island. This is a very popular play on Archipelago. Because when you're playing pure water, you don't want to have to build land units. But what the king does is he forces you to, or you get forced to go idle. Oh, sorry. You're right. No, it's 1 sec. Sorry, it's because I flipped the UI. Just to really reiterate, no. The score is 1-0 to the Spaniards. Sorry, I think it's because we flipped UI and then we didn't update it. Our ship coming in. A little bit of pressure play. Sprung ship already there, though. And transport moving over. And he was so far ahead, right? He already did his archer up in the face of Gully. And King is on the island now. A little bit annoying. I think he kind of chose the more frustrating island to go to here. Because China does have the hand cannon slits, which is more impactful against knights than TC Arrow 5. We'll be rotating in. Scouts like to stick here, and then King can dive. Okay, Gully having to walk back. No wheelbarrow makes it slow. Harassment now arriving on the fishing, and that is way too much fishing. 10 fishing boats here. A demo ship coming out. Need to be careful with the sprung ship location. Vortex does realize it. definitely a nuisance. Is it going to force the racks? No, no. I kind of like this resilience from Gully saying, if I build a racks, it's so wasteful. It's a small island. I'm practically in TC range for a long time. What I need right now is boats. Because what Vortex is trying to do, which is really crafty, look at what's coming in. Admiralty. What he wants to do is bait you to react on land, which puts you a boat behind. Which means he can then spend a boat worth to get Admiralty, and then you catch up on the boat, but you're behind on the quality. Very crafty, the way you can play this on water maps with English. Good damage done. Hello. Almost gets a kill on the Bagler. Triple demo now is a bit insane this early. If this doesn't hit, it's insanely expensive. And he loses a Bagler straight up like that. Yeah, one strong ship's not that impactful, but now the backstab, the demo connect is good. And the cleanup is real. What a micro there. Coming in from Lucifron. What a god. That was sick. He spins the Springle ships to get the damage to finish off the boat down here, which protects the galley and then leads to everything after. Even gets the connect there. Gets the archer ship, the Bagler. This is a wipe. This is a brutality. Oh my god. And Gully's not having any better of a time. His ships are outranged. His only play here is a mass demo strat, but right now, it's all unraveling. Ezra has lost water pre-10 minutes on a water map. Yeesh. On a map they chose. Yeah, that's not on for micro. I think it's just, it's flopped at this point, right? He's got demo ships rallying the wrong way. That's just minus another ship for nothing gained. Big idle on the fishing. Gully's holding on for now. But when that rotation completes from Lucifron, he can come south side and turn this into a 2v1. All the while, this king still alive, still annoying. Typical English bullying the Chinese and Hindis. Whoa, 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 whoa. The Germans are involved in this too, right? The Windsor family. And oh no, he blocks the dock. Villagers get away at least. But it's now a big old game of Ring of Rosies. Double demo. Hold on a second. Pause that for reactions. No! He gets it from behind! That's as painful as passing a kidney stone. He's dead. There's nothing left of him. Smooth, swift, and brutal. On water from Spain. Gully's just going to basically be talking to him right now and going, how's it going up there? Just looks up. Oh, it's going like that, huh? And he's like, yeah, how's it going down there? Nah, England. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Ouch. Guys, think about this, by the way. It's like, people say they hate water, right? Do you know what people say they hate in StarCraft is Banelings? But people love to watch Banelings. And I think demo ships still prove that about water play in AoE4. You may not like playing it. Maybe a bit confusing to follow at times, but you can't deny it delivers the most epic moments in the game. We'll go for 2 minutes of GG. Welcome to water. All right, Spain with the win. Germany are now on their last legs already. Ishiai caramba. And I'll put 5 minutes prediction, so you have about almost 2 minutes when we're in game. Hard to watch. Just bullying. Hey, dude, it's fine. They still got a chance. Demos are cool as long as it's not your face getting blown up. Yeah, just don't get blown up, lol. All right, I'll start predickies now. Like, just don't lose the game, lol. I don't see the problem. Come on. All set. Sorry, I thought I got pinged a message. Oh, man. I want the winter already. Any winter enjoyers? I just hate summer. I'll be real. Dude, I mean, when we done Red Bull Warlord Spain, thank God it was in October. I can't imagine if they'd done it in the summer. I would have died. Winter event in the summer? Yeah. And I think, like, if you're being completely fair and unbiased about it, you should also be of the opinion that, like, winter is better than summer. And here's why. Here's why. Summer's very selfish. Winter is not. Because in summer, if it's too hot, I have to take clothes off. I can only do so much of that. I can still be sweating. In winter, if it's cold, you can put more clothes on. You can cuddle people. Winter wants you to be together. Like, dude, winter is your wingman. It's like, yeah, you can hug that girl. And she's not going to be like, it's too hot to hug. Summer don't do that for you. You might be like, yeah, but summer's like, woo, bikini time, baby. But. Sweaty bikini a lot of the times. Unless you've got like a big pool nearby, it's a horrible experience. No one wants to be kissed or cuddled or touched. Not in the summer. Everyone's more agitated. If you think about it, if it's cold, yeah, it can be a sucky experience if it's super cold. It's hard to get frustrated and agitated. You're too busy, like, almost dying to the cold. Winter, I have an excuse to stay home and not interact with people. Summer, I don't. Exactly, and that's the other thing. Like, you're all gamers, right? You should say winter is better than summer straight away, because your Age of Empires 4 players, statistically, you're probably playing it on a PC. You know how hot PCs get in the summer in a small room? Ain't doing that. I say I ain't doing that. I'm doing that right now. I got one there, and I got one there. Feeling hot, hot, hot. What's fun to watch but needs a rework to enable more interplay. Yeah, I think one of the things I still stand by that I would have loved is the idea of, like, you would board units on your boats and that would affect the movement speed and firepower and stuff like that. So you could, like, you have that dynamic. And demos could be that way, like, you increase the speed, but if you're putting units on, risky because you lose them. I don't know, like, I'd love a more in-depth per ship system versus who could have more sprinkles. Maybe that's just me. If it's not, maybe the devs should hire me. Who plays on a PC? People who like winning, lol. Oh, what rank are you up to, Xbox controller? With the Xbox controller. Are you champion of the world yet? Who was that guy? It was something Viper, wasn't it? Who was like the #1 console player. What a Chad. Flat. There you go. See, I'm already, like, I'm not doing this to be mean. I'm already diamond. What does that mean? Mouse and keyboard superior. Like, I'm not a good player. It's just mouse and keyboard done it all for me. We talk about aim assist in shooters. When you play mouse and keyboard in RTSs, it's like its own form of aim assist. All right. The last stand is now. That's right, grand finals time, one and all. Vortex and Lucifron on match point, while Ezra and Gully one game away from a three-peat disaster. They stand on the tall shoulders of Sengoku and Abbasis to try and emerge victorious in a dry Arabia where Vortex and Lucifron are anything but weak. Golden Horde Byzantines come together to pack quite the wallop. And guys, these two masterclass Byzantines, the way they weave this, Lucifron, if it's not French, it's something like Golden Horde. They call the passing of baton into action. What do I mean by that? Dark Age carried by one player, Feudal by the other, Castle bats back the other way. They've done this so well. Last 2v2 tournament, they've done it with Byzantine French every dry Arabia. And I have to imagine they've got something very similar in mind with the Golden Horde substitute. Yeah, in fact, let me just go check. If I go check on their bans quickly, I wonder, pray tell, Jeanne d'Arc. Jeanne d'Arc was the snipe, so they were leaning for that strategy. So good read by Gully and Ezra to get rid of that. But I kind of feel like getting rid of Biz might have been more sensible here. Let's see what they're going to do. I mean, normally the way this works about the Dark Age I was talking about is that Vortex would build spears if they were being Dark Age aggro. The problem is there's no Dark Age aggression out of these two civs. So instead, Vortex now gets to greed into Feudal Age with maximum systems. Lucifron will play into Feudal and Aggress because that's what you do with Golden Horde. And then from there, normally what you'll see is Vortex just starting to scale towards Castle Age with Biz, while Golden Horde just keeps bulking in Feudal. So the question then becomes, what do these two civs do? Abbasids, Eco Boom. That's worrisome to me. The reason it's worrisome is, like, while Byzantines can be a greedy Mother Ducker in these type of matchups, they also instinctively add a lot of firepower just by nature of the olive oil system. So that's what I'm a little bit concerned about. Is like Lucifron, he can go, you know, just Archer plus Tortugud, or maybe just Mass Keshix. And then you just have some Lombos and Limitane to assist, or Javelins and Limitane. You Turtle Boom to be Diamond? Ugh, disgusting. Yeah, I'm really way too focused on micro, and I suck at my macro. I think I talked about this because, like, Jiggly obviously was reviewing the games. I was saying in his chat, the weird thing for me when I think about it is the RTSs that I put a lot of hours into in my childhood were micro-focused, not macro-focused, I'd say. And also the macro was different. So a lot of the RTSs I played throughout my childhood and put the most hours into were not worker macro RTSs. So like Company of Heroes, Dawn of War. Cossacks has workers, but it's more automated. Anyone who's played it knows what I'm talking about. Red Alert, you know, every single Command & Conquer game has that, right? Where like the worker system is you build a refinery and that's it. So that's been a very big challenge for me because, like, basically, for those that don't know, when I was young, I loved what I hate now. So when I was young, I hated the idea of limited resource games because I thought it was lame that the outcome of the game could simply be decided by who ran out of someone to tap on the map. Obviously, now I realize that's very important because otherwise it's very dull. But when I was a kid, I didn't like that. So I tended to steer away from playing much of games like Warcraft and StarCraft and Age of Empires that much. Played through the campaigns and whatnot, but, like, you know, beyond that. Ryokan coming through. I like this play, by the way. Ryokan is really good on bigger maps because you can get more value out of the healing. And it's very important, I think, against Golden Horde because then you can try to pressure them down a bit. So you can poke at the heavy cav and gradually win over time between fights. So it kind of puts a clock next to Lucifron and Vortex, actually. Second TC online. Only 2, though. Gully's not going to be greedy. Really nice tree line, by the way. Look at that. Yes. Can set up some farms here quite early and feel content. Needs it as well because his berries are forward. And the deer on the back, not easily wallable. Speaking of berries, nice extension down here for Vortex. Frontside berries looks really nice too. Wouldn't mind the idea of just a tiny wall here, and then you gate it. And then if you get pressed on one side, you retreat the other. I mean, you could just wall the whole thing, though. Batukan, moving in. Careful on the dive. We'll just look at the force a bit of time. You can see the resistance to sending everyone back there by Gully. That's what Lucifron was trying to achieve, is getting everyone jammed in that town center. Because you don't have wheelbarrows, so that would be very expensive on the walk distance. Stable's now being prepped, so he is going mass heavy cav as expected. Rack's reaction to be expected. Now, we've already got spears, and we're going to be looking at javelins. Javelin Limitane is the bread and butter here. Very, very powerful strat. Is there everybody who goes Lombos? Oh, he is! Yes! Okay. So I thought he might just go Jav Limitane to try and keep this. Actually, no. It does make sense. Sorry. Don't know why I'm thinking Javelin. Well, it's because, like, 80% of games, if you open Limitane, you go Javs. But he 100% makes sense for Lombos here. Because Javelins are redundant here when you're up against the Yadi. You might as well have longer range units. You know that the Abbasid player has to build spears to defend. Could he mass archers? Yes. Is he likely to focus massing archers? No, because Golden Horde has got the defensive aura, which makes archers less effective against Golden Horde. Nice intercept there, by the way. Was that the first care pack? That was. Wow, Hot Dog Stand's returning nothing so far. He misses out on a little bulk of food as well as the 5% gather buff rate. Yeah, and this is something that I'm always a little bit reluctant on, is like what you essentially have here now from Ezra and Gully is two isolated civilizations that greed. So, you know, we're seeing Ezra try to bulk into Yari to be aggressive, but in reality what he's actually done is he's built a bunch of hot dog stands akin to building a TC in a way, if that makes sense, right? Like you're getting economy, you're focusing on greed. And what you're seeing in response from Lucifer and Vortex is Vortex done a bit of greed with the systems, but now it's just all-out aggression. Great little hit in there. Knocks down a worker, blocks the outpost going up for longer. He's forcing a lot of our time and buying time now for Vortex to get in position with his Lombos. Don't think you can stop the tower going up, which is what he's desperately trying to do. In fact, good target fire there. Gets another worker for his troubles. Additional Tortugud now arriving. We'll have to reset and pull away as the spears do start to arrive, but we've got Lombo spears now rotating around the back, and I think Vortex might get another kill. No, he's going to pull away. I think he actually could have went for that, but it's a bit of a gamble with 4 Lombos. If the person pulls away, you're not getting the kill. And the problem there is like you don't want to lose any of your mass right now because it's not worth it to come back later. Because remember, with Ryokan, any damage done will gradually be healed off. Yeah, overall, I'd say pretty good position that Vortex and Lucifer find themselves in. And you start to see why I'm not a big fan of this type of greed. Especially against players like Vortex and Lucifer. They're looking for that all-in opportunity. And it looks like they've been gifted it. Torch is now coming out on the outpost. Tortugud diving in. It's a 2v1. And where, pray tell us, Gully? At home. This is horrible. Longbows, now 8 of them. 10 spears aren't going to last long. Now, he is pressed between the TC and the army. You have to dive towards them. And oh, no, Gully just runs! I mean, he has to, right? Spears will melt to this. The balls on that man to just stand into them. Not like, actually, I don't understand. Walks into them. He doesn't stay still. He doesn't retreat. He runs towards the melee units. Ay, ay, ay. I think the only way this now makes sense for Ez and Gully is to raid. The problem here is if you raid, you get dove, but you're getting dove either way. That's Keshik, Tortugud, and Mass. Undermesh already complete. No steeled arrow from Ezra. He's looking dead. Yeah, the villagers now leaving out from the north side of the base, and they're now turning it into a one-on-one. Doesn't really feel like a one-on-one when there's just villagers left on their own. Runs him down and out of town. 4 workers going down, probably more than that at this stage. Not just that, we talked about this passing the baton. It's happening. Vortex is going castle. They are so good at playing Byzantine strats on this map. I think Ez and Gully got baited a little because they banned Jean. And I understand why they banned Jean. Because Lucifer in particular is phenomenal on French 6. But to me, what I've seen of these two on this map, it feels like the Byzantines is the anchor point at which they craft this strat around. And they've proven it just with this Golden Horde to assist it. Yeah. Because like your alternative then is what? You have Jean Golden Horde? Yeah, I can see where they're coming from. It's even more dangerous, right? This is tricky though. Like I think Vortex and Lucifer are very good at dominating 2v2 tournaments because of this style of map as well. It's like Dry Arabia, you feel like you're close, but you're not. Compared to if you both spawned within TC range of it, you're nowhere near close. And it makes these kind of rapid type strats against greedy Civ so effective for players like Lucifer and Vortex. Well, army's coming back across now, guys. Lombo's already been upgraded. Doesn't really need the Limitani upgrade. He can win without it. Moments like this are just so depressing to watch in games. Like, wow, look, the cavalry just ran through the base. And now you got to chase him all the way across the map. Have fun. I wonder if this strat could have worked if they built some of Gully's production in this base. Probably not. Because then they just dive Gully's base right. Oh, so hard. But like, if you had a close spawn, these two sieve together is super effective, I think. Because like, look at what's happening here. The Ryokan healing, it works on Abbasids. And Abbasids with military wing, it's hard to lose units. Obviously, he didn't really win this game, but even an option. Shivs out. Trying to deny the Yadi raid. Meanwhile, Lombo exchange. Only the +1 armor. Now Limitane can just absorb the shots. Start to wipe through the field. Spears are still chasing like crazy. Second wave of Thorkin coming again. Is he at least winning this defensive fight? Gully is most definitely not. The first Cataphract arrives, and that is going to be tear in eye moment as his spear count has been torn down, and the rest are defending Red's base ineffectively. Like, they're just doing nothing. Someone queue up Benny Hills. They've been doing circles around him here. All right, bullying complete. Age beats youth, blah, 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 blah. Come back when you got a few more wrinkles in your forehead. Oh, man, that was bullying. That was not a very close series. Oy, oy, oy. That was more one-sided than the upper bracket, really. But commiserations to the boys. GG's for the effort. Vortex and Lucifron just beasts. Yeah, I feel like, especially with upper brackets, like, now that I think of, like, that's the other detail to me, is like upper brackets with the Spanish bros is so hard. Because once again, it comes down to that idea. We said they're rapid innovators and iterators, right? And if they make a mistake, or like even if they win and they're like, that wasn't as strong as it could be, they'll quickly replay that situation, 15 minutes of it and come out better. I think that's the tough part you have as Ezra and Gully there. Like, your best shot was basically the upper. GG, not GG. It was good game, but not such a good game. Dude, what do we do now? Oh. I was expecting more things to cast. But it's Ogre. Actually, wait, they're browsing customs. Maybe not Ogre? I don't know how. Must be Ogre. Unless they upgraded it. No, they did. It's over. GG, Ezra. Appreciate the raid, buddy. A valiant effort. But, yeah, they... What do you think about your snipe on the last game, by the way? I think they... The wrong strategy? Yeah, I think they, like, screwed you pretty hard in that final draft. Because, like, I was saying... I can see what you're trying to do by getting rid of Jean, but the problem there is what they anchor around is Byzantines, actually. That's what makes them so lethal on Dry Arabia and 2v2s. But at the same time, like, because of your Civ choices, you can't fight Jean plus Golden Horde. That's ultra dive strat, right? That's just going to be feed upon. But like the way they play that always is they just need to sit. They need to pass in the batons. What they do is, like, if you Dark Age aggro them, Vortex builds loads of spearmen and holds you back. And then, Lucifron goes for his Night Civ. Or this happens and it just turns into a fast castle. But the goal is always to get Vortex on Byzantines to castle as quickly as possible. They're really good at it. Matchup was fine, just bad game plan. Yeah, like 2TC, right? I was saying like that it feels like what you're doing there is double greed, because Sengoku sets up the food. But by setting up the food, they're also like... It's like a mini 2TC effect, you know what I mean? So then you have double tempo aggression against double greed. Have to go infantry? Yeah. I think like the other thing I was saying was kind of interesting is like... Once you get to the point where Gully is safe, and you lock into your base, you get the healing, and that's where like... I do wonder actually, like, would Millie Wing have been better than Eco Wing? Because part of my thought is like you get extra health on the full infantry, and then you get this healing in downtime between fights, which is crazy strong. Problem is that the draft was pretty high seed favorite. Oh, how did it work? Sorry, I must have missed that. Like, with the drafting... Oh, because they get first ban, then first pick, right? They always had... Yeah. Oh, and they always... Wait, is it not... Wait. Yeah, I don't know if I'd do it like that. I wouldn't agree with that. They're not doing it simultaneous then? It's not simultaneous reveal on each pick? So they... They pick, you pick. So you're always you're always reacting. So like that's upsides. You can count what's coming. Yeah, but wait, but then they get here and then it turns into double pick. I'm a bit confused by this approach. Because normally what you do is you do pick, double pick, 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 pick. Right, so you do like maybe like an initial and then you flip it, I guess. I'd say that's more even. Well, because like also the amount of civs they're drafting. Because I think you could allow for an extra ban here, right? I'm trying to think of the maths because they're doing a free pick and snipe 1. So if you have 1 less civ because you've added in a ban on each side, and that gives you 10 civs. Yeah, no, you could have like a second ban here. I think wouldn't be a bad idea per se. Yeah, I mean, it's always going to be a rough one against those two. Like I said, like it's the problem you have as well is with those two, you lose the upper bracket, and any like even when they win, they're immediately going to go, okay, how could we win that quicker? And then they're going to iterate over that 5, 10, 15-minute window at the beginning of the games until they've optimized what they thought was weak, and then you know, like I think they're the worst kind of people to have to play again after losing. Because you know what you've done before is going to get optimized against further, if that makes sense. They're very good at reacting to what they experience and following up even a day later with much cleaner gameplay. I think that's always been Vortex and Lucifer's like biggest strengths, especially these team tournaments, is their ability to quickly dissect and then adjust for the next game. Much quicker than like almost any other pros actually that we see. All right, I'm trying to think what we do now. Could play Olden Era. Don't know if I feel like games today. Gift a sub for you to play some auto. I don't think I'm like mentally switched on to the point that I want to play Ottomans. I'm not sure if I want to play AoE4 today, as I'm not really feeling 100%. My stomach's causing me some pain. I'd rather not overexert with that, especially when the molding comes. I don't know. Like, Olden Era is not as bad, because obviously it's a bit more chill. That's my thought. Like, Olden Era could be a good shout. I don't know. I was going to say, I don't think the game's be that interesting, because I don't think the ranks of my opponent are going to be that high. But I think the cool thing about Olden Era is, like, there's so much cool to watch of the person and what they're doing themselves. Because, like I said, Olden Era is majority a PvE game. Like, you're aiming to PvP, but like it's decided by your PvE actions, for better or worse. What do you guys think? Should we do some Olden Era? There's also Black Flag, I guess. Maybe we could do Black Flag. I don't know, I'm just trying to think if I'm in an Assassin's Creed mood today. Getting some KP ladder games. I was just saying, I don't know if I feel 100% up to it today. Because I'm not feeling great. So it's like, I'll probably just play much more sluggish and bad. And then that's just going to like imprint bad habits. Queue up? I don't want to queue up. Give the audience what they want. Why are you bullying me? They are quality streams? Are they that quality? Think of the viewers. I am. That's why I'm trying to like avert their eyeballs from terrible things. I'm gonna play worse than all of you guys. Oh, that's why you want me to... Oh. Jiggly needs content? Yeah, you should start paying me. Is Jiggly subbed to my channel yet? Probably not. Guess we could. Road to Diamond. Or I could just ditch you all and go play with my children. They are cooler than you. Wait, no, sorry, not Road to Diamond. It's Road to Conk, isn't it? Why is my... I can't update the name. Playing with children is a good shout. Yeah. I mean, this is like, I just want to point out, this is the fault of every other content creator in Age of Empires 4. How have we reached the point where we're scraping the bottom of the barrel so badly that I have to play rank ladder for there to be content? That's when we failed, guys. That's when the whole world has collapsed. I unbanned Carmel and Oasis, and I know I'm going to regret it. Alright, let's fail this city. Road to gold incoming. Nice. Maybe I'll see you on the way. People want to see me play? Yeah, I'm saying like I just feel a bit today. Might have been more sensible to like play some Ordinary. A good 1v1 player. Oh, it's another King of the Hill pick. Boring. KT. We had a really scuffed KT game that I feel like I shouldn't have won, but we destroyed. Let's do a KT game. Missed the 2v2 tournament? You did! It's very quick. Less quick, my games. Here we go. Road to Conk! Fight! We're not... Oh, I was about to say we're not tilted, but now it's a Mali and Bix. We're going to be tilted. I have to 2TC this, don't I? I don't think you can all in Mali, right? It's pretty bad. Because Archers is like one of your best things. And you can't really do that against this Civ. What's the... what is the... I don't even know what the macro setup is for 2TC. Also, this was horrible. Spit open 2TC. Yeah, I haven't really been doing Dark Age rushes, though, so I'm not going to do that. This is a bad sheep rotation already, I think. I don't know why I would do it. Not really like a matchup I feel like I see very often right now. Mali's always banned. What is the macro for 2TC? I really don't know. Boo. We like Dark Age fights? Nah, Dark Age is kind of boring. I like feudal fights. I think Dark Age is a little bit... Eh. Nice, you can cut center, cut across the map. He's going to go here, right? Imagine if I just walled that tiny gap. I mean, where else could he go? It's going to be weird otherwise, right? I hate playing as Mali because, like, you need the resources. They don't. They can just build cow, lol. Okay, 3 on gold. Should be good. Pull from gold when you get 200 and what? Switch stone? I think I need to start putting people on wood, right? Nice. Get the sheep. Il y a puto. I'm going to run out of food at this rate. I think I won the sheep game, chat. It's a bit of a gamble that I might run out of food at this rate, but we'll see. Can't believe we're doing multi-TC, man. What's this guy done to me? Nice. I can stay ahead of him.
Si.
Need to rotate back soon, though.
Barats. Gab. Ensala. Gente.
You got... Ooh.
Vado.
Mine too. All right, that's good enough. I need to get the sheep home. So I'm going to run out soon, I think.
Cavallo.
Also, I've got to drag the sheep in at the start.
Mandes.
Is this the right macro? I think so. Hospitaller is, because we're lame. This is how I do. I mean, Hospitaller is way too good on this map to not do anyway, right? Oops. Start teching.
Escolto.
Pull all from food? Is it all from food? Or most?
Labour. Escolto.
7 on wood and 7 on stone. Really? Interesting.
Ubi mandements. Alla Mandes. Vado.
Oh,
Barats. Comprendo.
oh wait, no, that's fine.
Exploro.
I forgot. This civic's fine. I can do that.
Vado.
Second TC on the Ford, maybe? Or is that too greedy?
Parat.
I go out here. It's Malians. They're never going to rush me, right? I think I'd TC here. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you can't produce. Yeah.
Exploro.
There's no way I'm getting... Well, he could be fueling and then his sofa comes and then I'm dead. But you have the extra health anyway of Hospitaller, so I think you can kind of get away with it.
Caval parat. Cum grand.
I thought there's that shit. I was like, ooh, I missed one. If you go Sophia Gucci... I mean, yeah, Hospitaller makes you tanky, right? So you don't care.
Si. Si volé.
This is Mansa. I mean, he should sofa straight up.
Cavallo ici.
If he doesn't, it's kind of weird, I'd say. What was it? 300 stone?
Comme Mandes. Qued Mandes. Oye, oye. Si.
Probably should have had more people, but... Oh, there we go. Wait, no, that's not enough. What the hell? Should bait myself.
Parat pour laborar.
Alright, but there you go. That should be enough. No, I think we go here. This looks like a really good TC to me. Could he just FC? I think so, right? He's looking for the town center now. He can get around the back without getting shot. Squircle doesn't work to my favor.
Cum grand course. Cursoro comprendo. Qued Mandes. Perfecte.
I don't know, he might just go fast castle, right? Oh, no, wait, he does have stables.
Cavallo ici.
I should have pulled one extra worker here, though.
Cum grand course.
Might have thrown the game a bit. We'll see.
Toutes audite.
Actually, could have killed that, maybe? Okay. It's fine. 900 left? Yeah, I know, but I don't, like, I'm not gathering yet. Chill, baby boo. Alright, and I think, do we go straight up racks or straight up archery? You straight up racks, right? In fact, I should have more people now going... here? I keep forgetting you don't have to do the drop-off button. And then... Oopsie. Am I shy? I am. Okay. I think this is okay. 2 TC macro. Try not to vomit too hard, guys. Ooh. There's a sofa. Don't really care. I don't have gold, though. If I can get gold here, that's fine. There you go. He blindly ran in. It's a good start for me. Can cut him off, maybe. Yeah, get back that way. Scram. I do need to start gathering this, though. Where have I got idle? Over here. Yum food. Yeah, I don't know if this is the best way to have done things. I can do. I want to have a little bit of wood coming in, right? So I think what I do is I walk out here. Do that. He should be going archers now, right? I'd assume so.
Quai de Mendes.
So far, archer's pretty strong.
See?
First game of the day, and I get forced into 2 TC. Lol. Always find the way they wall so odd. Anyone else feel that? It's so obnoxious and inefficient.
Cavale parade.
Like, making me actually have to micro my guys. Like, bro. I get spear upgrade. Okay, that's fine. Gonna want to get an extra Hus. Then we need to start getting archers.
Ambulo. Cursor obéant.
Get a roaster for that wall tonight? Why? What's wrong with that wall? That wall's fine. I haven't gated yet, but we need to do that now. Wall's fine. What are you on about, bro? What are you waffling about?
See?
Yeah, so he's just cowling. No surprise there. Oh, crap. My spears weren't brought across. Oopsie. You guys need to actually seek shelter. That would be good. Nice. What was that villager doing? I don't know how he got chasing. Bit weird. Did I tech now? I think I tech. Tech and heavy spears, right? Might be a bit weird. I thought I need archery and now I just... Wait. Oh, crap. No wonder my path... That's why. It's because I got it on 5. I didn't clock that. That was bad. Probably want a few more spears.
Cursor obéant. Respecté.
Not scanning very well. Oh, they ended up on the outside. What? Bro, get inside there. Hidey hole, boys. Hidey hole.
Quai de Mendes.
He has, like, he's just focusing on tech. I should probably be pulling the boar. Wait. Oh, they took the thing away. I totally forgot about that.
Toutes auditées.
You don't bow anymore, right?
Mendes
I
Quai.
don't think so.
Corsair Amazonas.
These are not great house placements, but I don't care. More people gold. I should be getting tech upgrades anyway. Oh, he does have archers too. What the fuck? Such a weird game.
Quai de Mendes. Grande course.
Parade pour Labourard.
Okay.
Quai de Labour, Montvain-Quito.
Spin on the bat berries.
Et Chilimande.
Okay. Don't know. I probably should have been building more army the whole time.
Mendes Quai. Ici Vatost.
Not really sanctuary here. It's good if you get heavy spears. That's my goal. I should probably just stick more people on food, to be honest. On gold, rather. I like getting a few archers in the bad here, I think, because I got too much food anyway, and now I got wood. A lot of mother duckers now. Yeah, we just want arrow fire on them. There we go. We can now tech up. Sag. I didn't get my Genoans. I think we're fine. He's a little bit too tunnel visioned, I think, on the second TC. Let's prep an extra racks as well. Yeah, I really thought he'd just do full tech, but he hasn't.
Quai de Mai, Corsair Amazonas.
I'm going to be kind of going a bit ham here. Spam the ham. There's a lot of mother duckers, actually. Intriguing. See, lost my scout. That was bad. See, wrong thing. It's R, isn't it? He has got the piercing, which is bad for me. Need to keep spamming, don't I? There we go. First my boys out. I think overall this is fine though. I just need to start using my resources now. Obviously he's going to try to dive here. Bit weird. Like, okay. Not really sure what is hoping to... Oh, shit. Quick wall that. Get in. Nice. Just in time. Oh, crap. Wait. Dude, the 5. What the hell? Go back to work. You guys seek shelter. And then you guys can go back to work there. Be nice if you guys could actually kill 2. I've been idle a lot, I know. It's like, he's being very weird. I thought he'd just tech by now. He hasn't bothered. It's all weird, chat. It's all weird. Wheelbarrow probably would have been a good idea. Whoopsie, forgot about these fuckers. Not producing villagers? Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Did not see everything fucking happening. Is it Control C? I think so, yeah. I need to counterattack now. I should have been building crossbows too, actually, in hindsight. These guys never went back to work, weirdly enough. These guys didn't go back to work. Dude, the back to work is a scam. These guys also should have been moving across. That was messy. You just won? Yeah. It was messy, but, like, I'm not dead, so I think it's in some weird way okay. No, don't do that. Still never pulled the ball, which I feel bad about. So he's teching right now, I think. On Xbox, they auto-work, right? Wouldn't that be nice? If the buttons were just automated? Why are they not automated? Like, bro. I need to stop him before he gets into Musafadi is the goal. This is a bad fight for him. And adding in farms too, interesting. Is he textiles? Oh no, I just don't have steel iron. He has undermesh. GG. Alright, so I should have been getting my blacksmiths. The wood's fine because I was about to just jam down a shitload of farms anyway. But yeah, I should have gone blacksmith sooner. That was a kind of crazy dive from him though. Not my cleanest defense, but it wasn't too bad. GG. So yeah, like in hindsight, what I should have done here, I mean, the scout was bad, I didn't use him well. I knew what he was going to try to do. My position could have been better. This TC ideally should have been 1 tile further down to block this fully anyway, because I was giving him room. But I should have got wheelbarrowed most definitely a lot earlier. The gold was fine because I had it here, but that was kind of lucky. I wasn't thinking about it. I was thinking more about the food. This wood line was fine. I just need to keep an eye on it and make sure I'm chopping deeper so the walls are fine. But yeah, I should have gone by blacksmith down sooner into undermesh. And I should have probably been producing more archers throughout all that. I think we were a little bit slow on getting the heavy spears out. Yeah, it's just like it's just sorting the food here, really. I think I got scrambled brain because I should have had all this boar food, but I forgot you don't short bow anymore, right? You can only melee. You used to be able to short bow, right? Or am I imagining that? So I was like, I'm going to pull him back, and then I didn't pull him back. It's like, this is bad now. So my scout was over here, and I need to get him here, but my scout had to do all this info. So the scout needed to do that pull a lot sooner. Drop wood in corner and wall corner is better strat. It's much longer of a walk. Look at that, and then look at that. You wanna basically go in a straight line to the side as quickly as possible. It's just I didn't pay attention to the walls. I could have done these walls a little bit wider, but realistically, it would have been fine. I just needed to chop deeper. Yeah, and then like this here, and then it's like safe as can be. But I probably should have been putting more people wood and scaling more archers in the meantime while we're chilling. Yeah, wasn't too bad. What rank was he? Ah, same rank. Didn't research pilgrims. I'm not going to research pilgrims there because he has mass sofa feudal. It's just like, I mean, you can gamble on getting it through. I had the resources, but it's like not a priority in my brain because I'm like, I shouldn't be getting pilgrims through in this game. Don't need a whole wall though, just a straight wall. Yeah, but my thought is like it was kind of same cost, but I never have to worry about rotating both sides. I could have like walled there for sure, but yeah. Hey, what's up, Miri Chad? How's it going, buddy? Full wall becomes useless? No, you just expand it a little bit. Like you just, it's actually fine as long as you're microing your woodworkers, which I wasn't. You? Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. I was just saying, what a terrible time for content that we need me to save us on the ladder kappa. What the f... Sorry, I just got sent some by Corvinus. That's so broken. He just... Wait, what? So, he just used Hollow Reaper's ability, 32 of them, and done 3,000 damage. What is the math on that? That's insane. Resurgence and content quality. I mean, you know, someone's got to do it. We've got to deliver something. How would you win there if you're Mali? I think he should have just played for Fast Castle sooner, maybe, right? It's all because, like, what do you do about heavy spears? You do Musafadi. I think you could have just teched faster and got into Musafadi Sofa, or, like, let's get it done. Musafadi jabs. I think, like, I was shocked he wasn't... I kind of get it. Like, if you're scaling Sofa, you can't really afford to scale jabs, but... I think it would have sent him better. Like, my instinct that game is he's just going to fast tech, and there's 2 TC versus Calboom, and he has a window. It was weird that he just relentlessly pushed with Sofa. Special moves that have ranged armor. Yeah, he could do a Farimba into, like, the Freeborn. I don't think Freeborn are that great in that situation, though, because it's too easy to wall myself in if I'm, like, not bad at walling. Yeah. I don't know. I think he had different options that make more sense, for sure. Next game. I should have been like, guys, that's it. We won. Whoop. His push was pointless. Yeah, he seemed like he was looking to break second TC, but then he never hard committed. He could have... I actually think he could have hard committed. He had like 20 Sofa almost and Undermesh, and I hadn't bothered with Steeled Arrow. That TC was like ultra greedy in me. Shrint isn't 2k elo? Yeah. Hey, you don't know what will be soon. Oh no, first Carmel game. You didn't get me? You shouldn't get me. I'm Diamond, you donkey. I mean, Knights Templar's not that great here. Well, let's do a French game. Wait, where is French? There. Oh, random, because he went for a pink anyway. You're D3? You're still too high. Why do you want to snipe me so badly anyway? Get out of here. Shoo. Oh no, it's a Basset. Guys, you know I hate playing against the Bassets. The last French Basset game was not good. It was really bad. I checked the spawn on this map, and I need to now remember it. I was outraged by just how crap the spawns in general are now. They felt kind of inconsistent. This is not great as well. The way the sheep is spawned, I'm kind of annoyed. I'm going to waste a bit more time deer shoving, I think. At least get the 2. And then hope they don't walk off in a weird way. Come on, Billy. Should I win mill straight away? Probably. 2-point difference. Nice, that's tight. Snug as a bug in a rug. So usually it's the boar side where the sheep spawn from what I've seen. Ooh. Uh-oh. Well, that's... I mean, let's reassess that elo score, shall we? He's not going to come this way now. That would be crazy. Or not. Uh-oh. Oh. Being and cut him off. Nice. What is that second take on the animation exactly? What? You guys saw that, right? It's like he double swinged. That was very weird. Oh, they reset. Whoops. Don't know if this is worth it. Got free and gold. We need the mill. I don't know. I don't, dude. I'm not gonna say that's a gifted win, but it's like it's a big advantage on Carmel for the guy who lost his scout. I don't know what it is when they pull out of range. That melee lock is so long, it's insane. Is that by design? I feel like that's not design. I feel like there's a bug and they just left it in and like, yeah, this is design. So I think what we do now, it's a bit of a walk actually, but we'll shift a few workers out there. Actually, send more. Whoopsie. No. Oh, crap. I forgot to reallocate them. Let's not talk about that. There we go. Here, I'll walk mine underneath TC too. Guys, no, we're not doing that. He ran straight across, so he hasn't scouted the outskirts, basically. Oh my god, he has a landmark already. OP Civ. I need to start chopping trees now, don't I? Actually, should I start the tech up first? Maybe? Probably should have started the tech up first and then wheelbarrow it. It's a bit different because I've done survival techniques as well. That's not your standard build. Alright. I'm chilling though, man. The sheep. So he's probably gone melee wing, right? Maybe. Had he started tech yet? No, he hadn't started his wing yet. He's got berries, so the game's not like over for him straight away. He'll probably try and go 2 TC out here. That's what I'd do in this situation if I was a filthy TC boomer. Ooh, Pog. Well, we are cozy, man. The amount of sheep. I don't know. I shouldn't lose this game. If I do, I uninstall. Let's not talk about it. You watch me now lose this game. Probably shouldn't be placing houses like that, but like I shouldn't need an outpost here. If he goes military wing anyway, you can kill the initial units. It's not a big deal. You just have to micro a bit and your knight can do it. Just gotta believe in him. Believe in my death. I think I want more in wood, right? I think you want to try and prep archers early in this situation, considering he should go multi-TC. So you don't just want to be raw knights. You want a few knights, but you want to start transitioning archers fairly fast, I guess. Alright. What are you doing, mate? Oh, whatever. Set up the lumber camp. Once they're done with that tree, they can come over too. Oh, even more. This tech up should come in a sec. If it doesn't, then something's gone wildly wrong. Which it shouldn't have gone that wrong. I've got 3 on here. Is it worth getting pick? I think so. Or lumber maybe is a bigger priority. Mongol too difficult? We don't talk about that game. That was a weird-ass game. Alright, so he's got his guys on the forward side. Forward side or fraud side? Why not both? He has to be TTCing, right? Trade? What? Eh? Putain? Guys, someone's gonna have to explain this to me. Why is he trading? That's so freaking weird. Oh, give me the kill. Yeah. Nom, 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 nom. But, like, he only has one good trade option. It's behind my base. That is trade wing, right? I'm not imagining this, chat. That guy is memeing 100%. There's no way he's trying to trade. Oh, wait. Why am I doing that? I think we gamble a little. And play out over here. More like here. No, so, oh, you're right. No, it's not trade wing anymore, is it? Yeah. Let's queue up 2 knights. You'll probably get an archer range going anyway. There's too many people now there. We need to get specialized pick at this point. Wait, no, we already got it, didn't we? Yeah, we're good. Probably more people food, actually, if anything. What was he up to, then? I'm so confused. No, it's TTC. With culture? What? I mean, this is a really bad TC, though. He has, like, 0 map control. I probably didn't need to do that early, by the way. Very weird. Please just... I'm just going to kill you all. I've had enough of this crap. He never went back to work. Whoops. Alright, let's have you guys club some sheep too. Got way too many people in there. Definitely need more people on wood now. What a weird game. Yeah, I knew you would be, buddy. I knew you would be. You stink of greed. Reek of it. I think I need less people on gold now for what we're doing. Alright, I think macro is not the best, but we can still... We'll still fix that anyway. I'm going to want a second stable soon with what I'm doing. Oopsie. That was weird. I was going for an outpost. It's getting weirder. I'm still not sending that sheep home, by the way. Lol. Nice. Another one goes down. Have him stand ground. Agent sheep. We salute. Oh. Bit weird. I control C. There we go. Bring the boys over. Rally these in. Unit who's soon. Now I want to start prepping blacksmiths soon as well. Chat, what you can do here, like this is what I don't get. It's a bit weird from him because I can just camp here and shoot over. Very weird. I kind of feel like I'm naturally going to end up teching because I'm just not sorting other things. Like, I'm not getting enough buildings and whatnot. I want other stables. Was that not enough? No, it wasn't. Whoops. Oh, free TC. All right, this is getting a bit cringe. Oh, crap. No, run. All right, blacksmith it is. We're going for a ram. Dude, what, is this what they just do? Is this the weirdness now? Because it's weird. I'll give them that. I'm not going to say it's good. Hey, click those guys back. What the hell? All right, more on the wood. Siege engineering straight up. And undermesh. Need a hoose. Did you get a second TC? No, I think you just pressed them. Like you're playing a losing race there. It doesn't make sense. I think it makes much more sense to just ram his ass down. Yes, he's paying enough attention for that at least. He should see me doing this. I want him to know. I need more people on gold, though. God, this is a weird feeling on Carmel because of the gold. Get chivalry, I guess. Yeah, I got way too much food. Guess I'm gonna stick you here. Okay. ZC's fine. Haven't really done a Ramble in yet, have we? A different experience, I guess. Fucking horsemen, man. The damage is insane. I don't have Undermesh. Wait, what? I thought we got Undermesh. Oh, it just came in, that's why. Damn, it's slow. I get that sometimes. House? Yeah, yeah.
Tots audite.
Dude, I got so much goddamn crap. Pathing is so weird. This is a good dive. I don't know. Defensive play, Lamau, right? Just fuck it. The way he's playing, this is the kind of play style I hate in AoE 4. I think this is just shitty gameplay. Like, no offense to his play. I mean, I think the game rewards this way too much. It's just very dented from him, you know what I mean? All right, we're just going to tech because why? Like, it's just going to build a million outposts and I can't be fucked with it. So we're just going to tech. I know I've got a lot of resources floating. We're just going to attack. Like, to me, this is definition boring. Straight up going imp. If I want to, you're not my dad. Alright, we're out of food. So, some of that. Because we're going to spam a lot of food soon, I think. It's weird on this map, actually, the more I think about it. What a weird-ass game, chat. Why are you adding farms? Because he's going to have horsemen. Look, already over here. Have you considered coaching? Nah, I don't want to take money out of people's pockets. They just got to learn to get good themselves, really. I need extra stables. This is literally all he's fucking doing this game. So boring. I don't know, but some people find this compelling. This is the way they like to play the game. This is a fun video game to them. Wouldn't be me. Interesting. Very interesting game, chat. Right. Let's get extra night spam going. What worries me is that this is somehow going to work for him. Oh, that's actually in range. Whoops. I tried to stand ground. Where's my stone? I just want to start getting stone. Fuck it. Incomparable people enjoy different things. It's just boring, though. I mean, like, yeah, some people enjoy watching a fucking chickens lay eggs. Good for them. Chopping this tree line too? Probably. Oh, he's already pulled away because he thinks I'm going for him. Okay. Interesting. Oh, shit. What the fuck? Horseman doing a surprising amount of damage, actually. I've got way too much wood, man. This is his first game ever on Carmel, by the way, in case that wasn't apparent. I think it's kind of okay, though, because I've got Castle Knights. So I can just dive for a very long time. Like, he'd actually be scary if he built the correct unit, by the way, which would have been Spears. I don't know why he didn't just build Spears. I'm pretty sure I'd just lose this game if he built Spears. But no phlegm, no phlegm. Weird game is weird. It's got to be down here, right? But once again, like, some people find this fun. That's fine. You're allowed to be a freak. Oh. Speaker Spiz. God, this is so fucking boring to play. He's still not out here, by the way. It's just getting weirder, man. Everything about this game is weird. Like, I'm serious, though. Do people usually play like this? Or have I just got a weird one? He's such a freaking weirdo. Like, I didn't even need to click him on, lol. Alright. Well, sure. So what I'm going to do now, guys, in case it's not apparent, is I'm going to walk my archers over here. I'm just going to camp his production. And that should end that plan for him a little. Right, so get the boys in here. This is weird. 10 different kinds of weird. It's like, I think part of the frustration now for me is like, this is over, but he's not going to just leave. You know what I mean? I think that just tilts me a little. Because to me, this game is freaking over, man. You watch, now I'm going to lose the game. It's going to be really embarrassing. He just lost so many workers back there. Scamble for the big one in the center. I've now set us over, so it's really embarrassing if I lose. You guys go build that now, please. Okay, so we've got Cam Riders coming out, which is interesting. I guess. For me. So stand ground them there. Send more knights. Probably worth getting 1 or 2 scouts. I just need more gold, man. Build the castle now. Snipe the spears, which is still not upgraded. Oh, damn. Camera rider damage, lol. Feelsweird.com. Another one bites the dust. And another one does. Another one does. Hey, I'm gonna get you too. Another one bites the dust. Don't. Like, in the nicest way possible, am I actually playing against the bot? Oh, he's switched Golems. He's a learner boy. He doesn't have text. Oh, no, he does. Okay, he's got Undermesh. Well played, mate. All right, that's good for me then. So I'm just going to switch Arbors. Fine by me, dog. Fine by me. Nope, he didn't drop that. That's a bit weird. I am having a micro now, so well played to him there. At least a little bit. Is the guy with 3k res? Yeah, it's fine. It's just getting used to this map, because like the small 1600s are a big change. Like, I'm really bad at using marketplaces in general. So I got, oh, these guys, they never moved over. Oh, and I forgot rally points. Lol. I wondered where my army was. Is he getting gold? Oh, I think he's just trading. Okay, so he's going spring on placements now. Yawn. Fine, I'll just do this. Oh, nice. Spin replacements. Very weird game, chat. Very, very weird game. I'm missing a relic. Down here, I guess? Must be. I'm almost ready to attack. I don't know, man. I feel like in life, there's karmatic things, and some things we do to ourselves. You, sir, have done this to yourself. My child, I did not wish to do this. You made me fucking do this. And you will feast... Oh, no, sorry. I will feast upon your... No, don't you deny me this! Get out of my... You could have done this 10 minutes ago. There's no way he was having fun playing like that. If he is, then, like, I feel violated. Like, we should add a safe word, and I should have been, like, a registered dominatrix. Because I don't know, man. I mean, but this is what I mean. Like, this game plan felt... It didn't feel together in a lot of ways, but then he just didn't call it. So, but I think he didn't know that it was over. Like, he had marketplaces trading. Yeah, my macro is all over the place because, honestly, I was, like, focused on the ramming, and the ramming is... I know why people just don't bother ramming, and it was so horrible. So horrible to try and ram play. Unless you have, like, a lot of archers, even then. Yeah. And then I realized it, and I was like, I just tech. At a higher level, me doing that ram play and it being bad probably would have cost me dearly, but, like, in this game, no. Which is very weird. Loses his scout, didn't have as much food. You saw him desperation mode in gold. I'm not going to back away that much. Very weird. Getting better at maintaining vision around the base, which is good, because I think that's like one of my weak points in general. Is like I tend to tunnel vision, and it costs me dearly. Yeah, very good game from us. What's up, Blackline? Congrats back to play AoE4. I mean, we didn't really play it before, so yeah. It's just a recent development. Did I get much from that, elo-wise? I don't think I did, right? That's 28. Oh, yeah, because he was 1277. Does he just play Abasses mainly? Yeah. Well, he plays Abasses and Golden Horde, weirdly enough. I don't know. That game was just weird to me. Going straight to conk this level play? I don't know about that. Stretching the dreams a bit. Get to conk that would sharp a lot of people. I mean, dude, I've done this over the years with many different games. It doesn't sharp people. People are like, you don't know what you're talking about. Get higher rank. We'll always say that, no matter how high your rank is. Take it from someone who's like grinded the high rank in other games that I've commentated, and it just didn't matter to people. No, I don't want auto. Not mentally switched on enough for it. Let's do Reese. I haven't done Reese in a long time. He's probably 8 jury or some crap. You watch football? Yeah, I watch some football. What's he got? 2 class. Oh, this is gonna be lame. If he's a castle boom, I'm gonna be so freaking bored. I'm fast castling, man. I'm not gonna bother. It's 2 clack. Are 2 clack good against my Civ? I'm not sure. And what's the macro here? I should be building hunting cabins, shouldn't I? And dart out this way, I guess. I don't know what the macro is here, actually. I think you just gather on this, right? Maybe you do a little bit of wood chopping? You're going to want wood eventually, your houses. I don't know. Just stick that for now. We'll walk the people back. I'm not being that efficient. Where are mine cheapened? Dearborn, the front side. I don't know, this is pretty There's not much behind my base, right, in this one. By the looks of it. You don't go on gold at all, right? You can tell I pay so much attention to Roost openings. I don't think you do. In before it's a Smurf. When name like 12-inch RAM, I feel like it's a Smurf. There's just some names you see like, Wait, this is definitely a Smurf. Like, look at the name. Oh, who is this? Chat, find me who this is. I'm gonna get Ford Castle dropped. I already know. Marine Lord? I don't know about that dog. We can only dream of getting crushed by Marine Lord. Whoa, 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 calm down. Looks like a boy. Dude, if it's boy, he can suck my nuts. I think in general, if you're a Smurfer, you just shouldn't even be allowed to play the game. People know my opinions on Smurfs. Maybe it's Jiggly. I mean, dude, it's like, if it's any of the conk level players, it's kind of cringe. Doesn't like Smurf? Okay, good. With a name like this, it definitely felt like a Smurf. All things considered this year. Play console. Okay. Dome of Faith. Dome of Faith. Yeah, he's doing the thingy build, so we definitely just go castle. I don't know what the macro is going to be for castle, but we're going castle. High elo than me. Yeah, and he's playing just like 2-clack cringe build. This is the first time I've had to fight this. It's not going to be fun. So, because I'm going to go Horse Archers, but Horse Archers are bad at diving, and he can just try to follow up Raider Elephants. But, like, I just want to try and rush relics, basically. So I need to be scouting the relics off the map as much as possible. What are we missing? I think we need a lumber camp first. Lol. God, I've not. I'm not kidding you guys when I say I have not played Roost since like 2022. It's the case for most civs for me, I know, but this is to the extreme, really. Thanks, it's released till gold rank. All that matters is are you having fun. If you're having fun, it's all good. The rest is overrated. Do you get any text for the fast castle build? I don't think you do, right? I think you just straight up raw dog it. Oh. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting they made these cheaper. Actually, you just keep chopping, right? You don't want to pull more people. Top 100 players have Smurfs? Yep, and it shouldn't be a thing. I think you should, like, your only excuse, you have a tournament account, which you're looking at rankings, but that system could change over time anyway. There just shouldn't be Smurfs, it's silly. It's not so, I guess it's not so bad with those ranks. It's the people below those ranks that are the problem. They're 100% ruining the game for people. And they just shouldn't be allowed to play the game. A game like this should be a privilege to enjoy. In the Smurfs 1.7k, yeah, but it's like, it's because the, like I say, it's for them, it's because the tournament ranking system, whatever. But it's, and look, guys, what did I say was gonna fucking happen? It's cringiness to the extreme. Yeah, I fucking called it as well. Oh, it's just AIDS. This is so stupid. Need castle turrets too. He'll see me if I go deer, right? Pretty sure he will.
Начну трудитесь!
Small wood, nice. Yeah, I know. I knew it was coming as well. I did call it. That's just so lame. So I need castle turrets ASAP.
Сие мне нравится.
He fudged up really bad. Boring. So boring. I got castle turrets though, so. What do I do here? I mean, I just have to focus on attacking, right? I'm pretty close, actually. It's not too bad. Yeah, look. He's going to come around the other side now and just try to castle drop, I think. Or is he going... Oh, okay, I'll just leave him to it. If he's just going... I don't care if he's just going thingy. I only care if he's blocking me on something. Pull a bunch of these guys back, right?
Делайте надобно.
God, this is so fucking boring. Why not Gorge? Lamau. Don't at me.
Готовы трудитесь, есть?
Начну трудитесь.
Приуготовляйтесь все.
Hi. Yes, you're such a funny man. So who is this then? Because definitely it's someone, right?
Построены есть.
Сделано добро.
Люди здесь. Сделаем сейчас.
Who is this? Are they watching the stream? I mean, if they're watching the stream, it's extra cringe. But
Исходим.
yes, hello.
Чего делать надобно?
На казе будут.
Радуйся.
No, I think he is actually just a friendly Smurf. He's just memeing. Okay. I'm slightly less tilted, but also it's a bit silly.
Стоять.
Would have been nice to have played a real game.
Дайте мне раб.
Наказ слушайте надобно. Слушайте все.
Need my warrior monk, damn it.
Трудитесь надо.
This is just what we're doing, huh? From the United States. If I swear to God, if this Jiggly. I mean, by the way, this is like... Castle Turrets is so king here, by the way. Thank God for Castle Turrets, or game would have been a bit disastrous, I think.
Люди, приуготовляйтесь на казе, слушайте.
He could have harassed us, no? I feel like he could have, yeah. I guess not, because his castle's not in range. Grab that crap? Yeah, I will. But before that, we want to start getting the horse archer spam moving.
Лучник конный готов. Поскору. Готов.
You know too much, mate.
Поскору.
I probably should have waited for the second, actually, and then I could have killed him, I think.
Слушайте все.
И наказ есть.
Of course, is watching. Feels like it. This is what gets people's wood rumbling. There we go.
Захожу под укрытие. Слушайте все. Добро есть. Повинуйся наказу. Сберу на веса.
Oopsie. Got a bit too close.
Лучник.
Thought I had him on stand ground, I guess not.
Службу разумел.
Oh, he's trying to run home now. That's cute. No, no, you stay here. We're best friends now. It'd be a shame if you left. You only just got here. Whoops. Didn't put them back to work, did I?
Слушайте все. Надобно будете.
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck, dude. Actually crept up on me. Because I'm thinking about farms. I'm going to have to, like, spam farms now, right? Yeah, that was the perfect count. Get haughty. Relic's coming home.
Наказ родить. Луч сейчас. Лучник
It's coming? What's coming? Well, it points to these walls to let us know that he's watching us,
Построено
Scully.
добро есть. Стоять!
Построено
Gets the tech up. More lame crap on the way, I guess.
Потрудился изрядно.
Somehow I didn't click the injured villager. I mean, whatever. He doesn't have any protection at home, presumably. So you just go for that now.
Построено крепко есть.
There we go.
Построено крепко есть. Что
I got way too many people on wood. I know.
Люди, приготовьтесь. Начинаю строить и сейчас.
Uh-oh.
слушайте,
Villagers, please.
повернуться
Fucking control yourselves, you giant donkey dicks. What are we doing here?
Слушайте все.
Oh, I've still got a villager in there somehow.
Наказ слушайте надо.
I think we just pivot to the other side, right?
Готов повиноваться.
Get these relics.
Повиноваться есть.
Weird game. Use backward line, that's what I'm doing now.
Слушайте, я
Построено есть. Радость велия есть.
Иди,
Oh no,
трудницы,
please, guys,
готовы?
come on.
Где трудница?
Куда направляться? Сие построю скоро.
Что хочешь сейчас?
Let the cringe begin.
Готов повиноваться есть.
Oh, he's fucking in. Dude, Emirs should not do as much damage as they do once they're there. What?
Направляйтесь в путь, воины. Надо есть.
Часов величества.
Трудиться надобно. Наказ слушайте надобно.
Что накажете?
Oh, crap. We didn't send them back to work, did we?
Сить
I
слушаюсь,
think-
поспешаю.
Do this back.
Нога.
I mean, I knew he was just going to start doing this shit, you know? He might need spears. Yeah, definitely.
Святость освящает путь свой.
Дайте мне работу.
Готов повиноваться есть. Часов величества. Готов повиноваться.
Слушайте все.
Люди, трудитесь в приготовлении. Дело будет. Я
God, I need spears a lot quicker.
Наказ
You guys
слушайте
actually
надо.
build that too, please.
Трудитесь. Наказывать. Готов есть. Скажите.
Very stupid game.
Трудитесь. Вместе будем скоро.
Часов хочешь. Стремлюсь к добродетели.
Слушайте все.
Shift more people across. We just don't need them on the front anymore. I should definitely get a wheelbarrow.
Люди,
Готовы
идите
есть.
скоро.
Потрудитесь.
Сие построю скоро.
Sledgehammer? I don't know who I'm playing. It's just a bit silly.
Трудницы, путите надобно.
And I think they know they're being silly.
Трудитесь надобно.
Наказ слушайте надобно. Построено крепко есть. Ожидаем
Alright, so I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. I need to build a new monastery, I know that. It just hasn't been the biggest priority. I need to start spamming units. That's the real thing.
Лучник конный готов.
Get a few more horse archers. Buy for a bit of wood.
Копейщик готов есть. Я построюсь.
Bit of a rude game.
Часов величества.
You can't wall law mere warriors, right? I'm pretty sure. I can't remember actually. It's a bit weird. Let's find out. I think you can. Nah, didn't think so. That's a bit stupid.
Иди, трудницы надобно.
Okay, so you need to get the extra monastery up anyway.
Я построю сие.
I think I just start spamming knights actually, but we're gonna try the mass spears anyway. He's a happy boy about what I've been doing, I see.
Что накажете?
And Trebs actually. Yeah, Trebs makes a lot of sense.
Слушайте, надобно в путь идти.
Приду сейчас.
Have I still got a worker idle?
Куда
I have.
велено есть.
Oopsie.
Древесам всегда надобно суть.
Что накажет? Люди,
You guys finished there. Lumber camp a bit deeper. You could be doing anything is the annoying part. I don't like how I'm just sitting here really.
слушайте все.
Not a big fan.
Слушайте,
Копейщик готов есть.
готовы есть.
Что накажет? Держите. Набрать. Копейщик.
Yeah, we'll go with the download more spears.com strat.
Слушайте
Yeah, see, he's just trying to be smart. Like, oh, he's gonna pull back now. Oh, I'm still house already.
Трудитесь надо.
Got a lot of weird people doing nothing.
Трудитесь надобно.
Слушайте все. Сделано будет. Дайте мне работу. Слушайте все. Все идем. Дайте мне работу.
I need a button for selecting villagers on screen, I think. I don't have one. Oops. He screwed up because he's completely out of position now. I need to get troops. Did I just run around? I think I do. Get a few men at arms because he might be going thingies as well. He could actually, yeah. Oh, wait, that's silly. Is he just going fast at him? I think he is. I think he's a Fimper. Get extra monks too, it's always nice. He fudged up. Oh, whoops, there we go. Dude, freaking... Wait, I didn't even get a ping on that. What? That is max clownery. Hi. I haven't been getting texts this whole time, actually, now that I think about it. Hey, look, I fucking called it. God, this is so boring. Alright. I got way too much wood. I know that.
Начинаю строить и сейчас. Слушайте все.
And then you guys have just done that. You just go straight there.
Наступайте. Приготовляйтесь.
Come on, boys. If he's just building elephants, I'm just going to be so annoyed. I know. Can't stand the goddamn things. Oh, he's building the raider elephants. Very weird trample. You sure? This is an okay fight for me, I think. Yeah, like, this is not how you micro, mate. This is very questionable micro from you. Weird game.
Ждите наказы. Войне сейчас. Войне. Наказе суд.
Alright, I need to get more
Трудитесь.
Что накажете?
wood going
Готов есть.
into farms. Still got too many people there. Da-dum.
Люди, идти надобно.
If you're subbed, you shouldn't get ads now. Very, very weird game is what I'll say. I don't know, like, I think I've just kind of been vexed by it. I mean, I'm hoping he wasn't watching, but I feel like he was kind of watching. Maybe wrong though.
Иди, трудницы, надо сейчас начну делать их.
Дайте мне работу. Все построят город.
Не шумите. Повинуемся наказу.
Smurf spotted. Yarp. They always do. They always do. I need to have a bunch of spears in reserve too, because I know what he's going to try and do. It's pretty obvious. I know this is really inefficient, so let's fix that.
Куда направляться?
Слушайте, сделано будет.
Oh no, you can know it's KP based on the fact I'm called Killer Pigeon, right? Like, that is a possibility. Yeah, it just seems the unlikely possibility. Yeah, I need to build some scouts because I just don't know what he's doing. Now I know what he's doing.
Орудие двиг. Слушайте. Путь.
Построено.
I haven't built blacksmiths, I just remembered.
Приготовляйтесь наказы
I'm
слушать.
gonna get 2 of those.
Что накажете?
Построено крепко есть.
And this is the cool thing about this. Helps you tech up really easily.
Надобно в путь идти. Идем. Надобно идти на...
He's stream sniping. He just moved away insanely early. What? How did he know? Chat, come on. That's... He didn't have vision there, right? It was just villagers.
Слушайте,
That's fucking wild, man.
идем. Надобно идти нам. Слушайте все. Надобно в путь идти. Надобно в путь идти.
I'll never understand stream snipers.
Копейщик, приуготовляйтесь, копейщик.
Готов повиноваться,
Копейщицы, поспешайте. Трудитесь надо.
Maybe get some more Raxes, actually.
Люди, я слушаюсь.
Also, where's my Treb?
Орудие.
You have a new mission in life, mate.
Нагар сейчас начну делать их. Я построю силы.
Actually, maybe make it a bit closer. Wait, he never picked that relic up? Wait, what? Alright, so many questions.
Храбрейся, копейщица соль. Приуготовляйтесь.
He doesn't want it, I'll take it. I'm a hungry boy after all. Got a weird game. Probably should have went 2TC by now, but whatever. Nice guy. Left all my thingies alone. What a nice guy. He didn't even wait for biotech. It just gets weirder and weirder, doesn't it? It really does. What? Oh no, please don't follow me all the way here. Yeah, leave. Please do trample and leave. Tee hee hee. If I just get a touch, there we go, get the blessing. You can walk home now. Typhon should be researched. Get that. I don't know, man. I mean, he's memeing. I guess upside is he's at least not try-harding to an extreme. But yeah, his build's very weird. Oh wait, build extra monks, por favor. I don't know. I feel like I've been very talkative this game. Sorry if so. It got very weird. In case you didn't block it. Okay. It's a good trade for me. Another castle back there. This castle can be brought down. Ah, there's my extra warrior monks. I was like, I know I have some. Wait, where's the other sacred site? Am I blind? Is it here? The one spot where I'm not looking. Yes, please follow me, daddy. And there's my elite. Thank you. Yeah, healing's not that strong, mate. Tip, do not trample into mass spearmen. It's a little bit weird. But you do you, Hoss. You do you. All right. I think the thing that you wouldn't expect is a switch. Oh, I never got specialized picks because, you know, weird Civ. Well, not weird Civ, but weird guy. I mean, yeah, if he's not like Smurf, and I have no disrespect towards him. I would have disrespect if he was stream sniping. It's possible he just noticed me and that's it. It is also possible that the high KP was legit. He was watching. I don't know. If he was watching, I don't feel like he's trying to win, I guess. Yeah, like he came across so cleanly, so quickly and everything else, right? It's a bit weird. Let's get those up and online. Oopsie, forgot about houses. I'm just messing with the game. That's fine. He's focused on what he's doing. We're focused on what we're doing. It's all good. It's all good in the hood. Yeah, so he's trying to switch archers now. But like I have choices, right? So I was thinking archery.
Ладно,
The Streltsy?
сделано есть. Надо
I think one might be even better though.
слушайте все.
Now that I think about it,
Сейчас наказы будут.
it's just straight out getting stables.
Ты искусен,
I haven't got lumber techs either, have I? No. And then let's trade into a bunch of that.
Наказы в гряду путем, верно?
Будет для меня приказ. Наказ поняла, иду туда.
Has he been? He's been preparing that the whole time. He really has, yeah. Right, spam that until I have carpal tunnel. Retreat back towards here. Yeah, I need to ramp up my production for sure. All right, we're in Spaskai range to now get the easy fight, I think. Oh, nice for aggro. So I don't think he's paying that much attention. Maybe he is. I mean, I've got carpal tunnel. I've mashed Rax units so much now, so sure. Weird from him. But sure. Let's bring you across. We've got 3 Sacred Sites locked in. He needs to deal with that. We did have the right idea starting to prep Undermesh. I want to get Boys Fortitude prep 2. And then also Bio at the ready. And then we want to start prepping the Horsemen. Yeah, so we're just going to spam Horsemen. I need to get better at using Siege generally. Let's build one Bombard. He's been repairing this the whole time. I mean, it's already got its value, but I'd rather he just doesn't have vision on me and everything I do.
Новые наказы суть.
Yeah, these were. I was worried for a sec those weren't chained in. I was like, hold on a second.
Сейчас наказы внемлите. Ожидайте наказы. Будет ли
Keep one
меня
extra.
приказ? Возведу все, яко прикажете.
A little bit lacking. Let's sell for food
надолго
so
удержится.
we can get extra ecotechs. Compilation would be really good. Actually, I only need tier 2 first level. S-Vision either way? Yeah, kind of seems like it, right? I think I just need to keep the press on him so he can't
Слушайте все.
stampede the flanks, really. Get out of here. Did I cancel Horseman upgrade somehow? That's weird.
Ожидайте наказы.
Anywho.
Слушайте все. Новые наказы суть.
And then you guys can just shift over here.
Сейчас наказы будут.
Yes, that's finally going to die. God bless. We need extra lumber level because might as well. I mean, I could just switch men at arms, which is pretty effective. But yeah, I think the mass melee is a bit meanful, but gets the job done. So let's get our ponies ready. We already got bio. Very good. Mainly what you need, really. Have a few spears dive in there. Can't believe he's been repairing it this whole time, by the way. He's still repairing? Like, bloody hell. No, just attack it. Oh, we'll kill that then. If I lose it to one Raider Elephant, it's going to show how bullshit this game is. Nah, he's fine. He's fine. It's kind of dumb. He almost got it, though. Oh, here come the villagers. The torches out. If I can get the body block, that would be nice. Yeah, that's kind of dumb. Not gonna lie. Whatever. Shouldn't focus on the small things. Need to focus on the big things more. Whatever. I just can't be asked to go back and deal with it, you know what I mean? I'd rather just divide push up. Have I got all under meshes? I have. Yeah, no, he's gonna lose this fight. He should anyway. He's pretty much face tanking with archers, which is not as good as you'd think. Should have been getting these techs too, actually. I also want to get a few more monks. Monks are so good. Ooh, 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 ooh. Double bombard ready. Queue up some more of these. think some more Streltsy is quite nice. Get a lot of spears. And Ooga Booga get down tonight. These guys over. Get out mangoes. I don't think you need him. He doesn't have that many archers, really, if you look at it. He has a lot of elephants, though. Jesus. That was a buffing. Bloody hell. That mother's going to be stretched with that buff. Poor elephant. Bloody hell. Got way too many of these, right? Yeah, I just think I need Streltsy. Check golds. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. I think I've just been taking a headbutt approach. Because I'm like, technically, I feel like if he just raided me, he could screw me hard. These things aren't bad for raiding, really. He's just been very negligent, I think. I think I need less wood, more food. I'm gonna set it up. It's getting a bit weird back here, isn't it? Wait, what? I pressed delete on that, but it didn't delete. Oh, for fuck's sake, here we go. That's what I was worried about. This whole time I've been worried about that shit. I knew he was gonna do it eventually. Like, it's very obvious he's gonna fucking do it, you know? Honestly, I think you just try and race him. If he really wants to make it this, fine. So fucking cringe. I don't know where his final landmark is the only concern. I guess I just go for the burn on these, right? It's much cleaner. Holy fuck, they're so tanky, actually. I just can't be fucked to do anything else. I have a Spaskaya landmark, which you can't really do anything about. He's memeing Ballista Elephants, okay. I need to sell everything, get as much as possible. Oh, there you go. Fuck the houses, go straight off that shit. Not sure if this was the right call, but maybe I can get a monk in. I don't know. I just kind of got bored of the stupidity. I was waiting for it, and then I heard the whistle from my skies. Like, what's going on here? What am I missing? What haven't I noticed yet? I knew it was going to be something, but he loses. He can't be a Spaskaya in time. He isn't repairing either. Weird game. I mean, I could have resolved that much earlier by just building stone walls, but I just couldn't be bothered. I felt like I should have been building castles much earlier, and I was just kind of resisting because this game got weirder and weirder and weirder and weirder. Yeah. Odd. I was about to win. With the mass Springalds? With mass Ballista? Which get... do they get... Oh, he left. Rude. Well, they don't get hard counted. I mean, like, spears can deal with them still, though. They aren't very good. Offensive GG. Here we go. Let's give me another Reddit thread. If you GG, they're unhappy. If you don't GG, they're unhappy. But yeah, I should have, like, in hindsight, I should have been checking gold in the flank sooner. To me, it was just like he was being a bit obnoxious with Raider Elephants. If he just raided me sooner, I'm screwed. Because I should have to be much more defensive with spears. Like, I should have, around 20 minutes as I'm moving out, have been setting up wooden fortresses so I can see every angle of approach. Macro obviously wasn't that great. I was running out of space because I never got rid of this. It was like I was just being lazy. I should have committed harder. Castles are bloody tankier than you'd think, though, in that moment. 8 fire armor goes pretty freaking hard. Like, I'm Imperial, and I felt like I wasn't killing it fast. Yeah. I was just like, there's one of these games where I didn't want to build Siege, and I was resisting building Siege as much as it felt humanly possible. And then you get to the point where it's like, well, yeah, we should probably build Siege. And then it works. Is the simple lesson there. Siege actually works. Wow. So yeah, first Bruce game since 2022. Very odd game. But it's a win. We'll take it. So almost Diamond 2. So what? We're just over 100. So 190 elo away from Conk. Not bad. I think I might call it there, though. We've been going for, like, what, 4 hours? Which ain't too bad. Especially considering we were originally basically just cast games today. How many play? We played 3, right? All wins. Right now, there are people in chat like, but he hasn't molded yet. Okay, but, like, we had some interesting games. Some really weird games. I don't know. Did I talk that much that game? I'm not convinced I did. I feel like in my brain that game was frustrating because it's just like, I think he's watching the stream while he's doing this. And then it's just the memery effort, which is like, memery is fine, but like, I know what the memery is going to be, and Tuklak memery is not fun. 4th game of mold? Nah, I think for once, we'll actually call it before we reach. Because remember, that's how this happened. It was those 2 Gorge games. Play until mold? Nah. I want to go see my kids. I want to spend a little bit of time with them because they go to bed in about an hour. Actually, under an hour. So go spend, well, Ez, I think, goes to bed in like 15 minutes. So spend a little bit of time with the kiddos. I've got some campaign stuff I need to sort in the background anyway. And then I might stream tomorrow, actually. We'll see. It depends if I got a lot of... Sometimes my inbox is like crazy for the agency, so I need to sort that as a priority. But if it's not too crazy, we'll probably slap up a stream and look to probably get Diamond 3 is a good goal for next stream. No, not one more. That was my one more. That one was weird. Who was that still? Was it anyone we knew? I mean, they're gonna like stand up a minute. I mean, if you were stream sniping is kind of crappy. If you were like hardcore smurfing, it is annoying. If you're just like you, then I got no problem. My frustration was like, if this is a smurf, I'm really annoyed. I can't even find them on the ladder, by the way. Which makes it look like a fresh account or something. Oh, has he put an I instead of... Yeah, he has. i2 inch RAM. They were Conk 1 Season 11. Diamond Season 12. It's Sledgehammer? Ah, okay. I think, like, my frustration with that... Like, reflecting on it, my frustration with that originally was, like... I have not played Roost in a long time, and I can't even remember the macro to get Fast Castle cleanly. And I knew that it was either going to be 2 forts at home cringe, or it was going to be memery effort. I knew it was going to be one of the 2. I could feel it. I just wasn't sure which. But like, I think I don't know. I think I began that game a bit frustrated because like that is one of the civs that I don't think is very fun to engage with. Oh yeah, you're all in Discord. Ah, he's exposed. You know what I mean? Like because I think my take is the 2 fort build is bad for Age of Empires 4 entirely. It's like one of the worst builds in the game right now in terms of like your only reaction to 2 fort build up when done properly is you should go Castle Age. And I kind of hate that. I get the idea of counterplay or enable play, but like even if you really hard commit to feudal and you do it really cleanly, you're not going to break the castle efficiently. You know what I mean? So yeah, I don't know. Did I seem annoyed at the start of the game? I don't know, chat. I'd have to go back and reflect. But I was like, fuggery is afoot, and I could feel it. And I was like going through my brain of the different things people might try. I was like, these are all going to be annoying. And then I had to hold my tongue back. When I saw the health on those elephants, I was like, of course we're here. But all good. GG's. What I'll do now then, YouTube, I'm going to end the stream. Thank you for watching. Maybe a stream tomorrow. If not, I probably will aim to have one for Tuesday. But Twitch, feel free to hang around because we're going to find someone to raid. We are now officially in... Are we? Wait. We're in...